My beloved child, listen to me with your whole heart. Be still. Let all other voices quiet down. I am speaking to you now, not to frighten you, but to rescue you, to call you home while the door of mercy is still open. There is an urgency in my voice because the hour is late and the world is drowsy with distraction. Many are drifting, eyes open, but hearts asleep, and they do not see the edge they are approaching. I do not want this for you. Wake up now. I tell you the truth. A great sleep has settled over the earth. Songs are playing, lights are flashing, screens are shimmering like water that does not quench, and multitudes drink and remain thirsty. Pride speaks loudly and calls itself wisdom. Deceit dresses itself as compassion. Pleasure names itself freedom, and the crowd applauds. But beneath the noise is a quiet erosion, a thinning of the soul. I see it. I feel it. It grieves me. Most won't make it, not because my mercy is small, but because their urgency is gone. They choose the soft path of delay, the tired path of later, the golden path of self. I am not willing that any should perish, and yet many turn away from the truth I place right in front of them. Dearest one, you are chosen and known by name. I delight in you. Stay near to me, and I will clothe you with courage, hope, and joy unending. Hear me. I am not condemning you. I am calling you. I am still reaching, still knocking, still whispering your name in the night. I have watched you wrestle beneath blankets of confusion. I have seen the tears you did not admit to anyone. I have heard the questions you were afraid to speak. I have placed signs in front of you and sent people to you and tugged you awake in the early hours. I have come again, now, with a word that is both sharp and tender. I love you too much to be silent. This is the warning. Spiritual blindness is spreading. Hearts are numbing one choice at a time, small compromises, small untruths, small resentments that calcify into walls. The enemy does not need a grand rebellion when a slow drift will do. He does not need you to hate the light. He only needs you to stop turning your face toward it. Child, do not drift. Do not assume tomorrow will be softer, clearer, kinder. The river of time only carries you farther from shore unless you set your oars and row toward me. Every choice matters. Each moment of disobedience reshapes the path beneath your feet. A single step in the wrong direction taken again and again becomes a road. The road becomes a habit. A habit becomes a home. And homes are hard to leave, no matter how miserable they are, because they feel familiar. Do not make a home out of what is slowly undoing you. Turn now while the turning is still a path and not a cliff. I see what distracts you. I see the pride that wants applause. I see the secret ache that wants to be soothed at any cost. I see the bitterness that wants to hold your pain like a trophy, the fear that wants to keep you small, the shame that wants to paint your future with yesterday's colors. I see it all, and I am greater than it all. If you come to me, if you lay it down, I will take the weight your arms can no longer carry and put honor where shame sat like a king. I will clothe you in light where darkness tried to write your name. Most won't make it because they will not let me make them know. They prefer the view from the cage they know to the open field they fear. Do you want miracles without surrender, crowns without crosses, fruit without roots? But you listen, you still can. This is why I'm speaking. I am giving you the gift of urgency without panic, conviction without condemnation. I want you awake, sober, ready. There is a separation coming between truth and deception, between those who love the light and those who merely admire it from a distance. It will not be announced by headlines but by heart lines. Choices will reveal allegiances. When pressure comes, What is real will remain. The imitation will crumble. The polished but rootless will topple like towers of cards. Yet the humble, the yielded, the watchful, the ones who have learned to live low in my presence, will stand. They will not be the loudest, but they will be the last ones standing because their foundation is me. My dear little one, rise and carry my good news into the world. Your super thanks helps spread peace, truth, and enlightenment. Click the super thanks button and welcome heavenly generous gifts. Child, this is not the time to argue with your conscience. This is not the time to balance your faith with your favorite bondage. This is not the time to rename sin self-expression or to call apathy wisdom or to mask unbelief as intellectual honesty. I can handle your questions, bring them to me. I can handle your grief, pour it out to me. But do not hold on to poison and ask me to bless the cup. Come now. Return to me with your whole heart. Repent, not as a performance, but as a surrender. Repentance is not humiliation. It is homecoming. It is the door through which fresh air enters a sealed room. It is the river that carries away the ash of your fires and brings the rain for your fields. I am not standing with a ledger. I am standing with a ring and a robe. But you must come home. You must get up while there is strength in your legs. You must decide while the door is open and the light is on. You say, how do I remain when everything around me shakes? I will show you the ancient path, and you will walk it one simple step at a time. Pray, not as performance but as breathing. Speak to me as you are. Let the first words of your morning belong to me. Let the last glance of your night turn toward me. Make your heart a house with the light always on in the window. Be still. Your spirit cannot drink if you are always running. Set electronic noise at the door. Let me rearrange the furniture of your soul. In stillness you will remember who you are, and who I am, and why you began. Forgive. Release the debts you are holding like coins that burn your hand. Forgiveness does not make evil good. It makes you free. I will handle justice. I will be your defender. Your freedom is too precious to chain to another's wrong. Discern. Ask the voices. Ask, does this lead me to humility, truth, purity, and love, or to pride, confusion, flattery, and fear? My spirit bears witness with your spirit. If you lose peace to grab a promise, the promise is counterfeit. Obey. Do the next right thing you already know to do. Turn from what you already know is wrong. The light for your path will grow with each obedient step. Authority is given to the obedient, not to the merely informed. This is the difference between those who make it and those who do not. Not brilliance, not charisma, not religious vocabulary, but yieldedness. The tender heart will outlast the talented mouth. The listening ear will outlive the loud platform. Many admire my words. Few adopt my ways. Many enjoy my presence. Few surrender their preferences. But you choose the narrow way. Choose the way that feels like loss at first and becomes life at last. I am not calling you to fear the future. I am calling you to prepare with me. Lift your eyes. The lines are being drawn by love. The wheat and the weeds have grown together, and now heads are forming. Soon, they will be distinguishable by fruit, not intentions. Deception will shine for a moment like polished brass, but it will sound hollow when struck. Truth may walk in quietly, but it will remain when the music ends. What is coming will clarify. Some doors will close that you forced open. Let them close. Some friendships will fade that could not hold the weight of your obedience. Bless and release them. Some opportunities will feel costly to reject. Protect them. It is better to be small in my will than grand outside of it. I will guard what you entrust to me. I will fill what you empty for me. I will open what no one can shut when the time is right. Do not say tomorrow. The word tomorrow has been the lullaby of too many souls. If you wait for feelings to align, you will wait at the edge of the cliff until the ground crumbles. If you wait for perfect clarity, you will miss the ship that requires trust to board. Faith is not foolishness. It is obedience in the light you've been given. Take the step. Close the door. Delete the bait. Make the call. Kneel and tell me the truth. I am here. Precious child, open yourself to my light. Let it flow through your being. Together, in love, we will soothe and restore every broken soul. I want you to know my sorrow without drowning in it. I am grieved for those who keep choosing shadows. I am pierced by the laughter that hides their ache. I stretch my hand all day long, and many brush it aside, not with rage but with boredom. Yet I do not grow tired of reaching. My mercy is a river even when the desert refuses rain. But mercy is time-sensitive. It comes like morning. Those who wake will see it. Those who sleep through it will call the night normal. Child, wake. The morning is now. Let me tell you how I see you. Not as a statistic, not as a face in the crowd, not as a fragile soul at risk of slipping through my fingers. I see you as mine, marked, known, prepared. I have put anchors in you that the world cannot see. I have put songs in you that storms cannot mute. I have placed within you the stubborn light that darkness cannot purchase. Even when you ran dull with exhaustion, the ember remained. I am breathing on it as I speak. You asked, will I make it? Hear me. Those who make it are not those who never stumble, but those who do not make a home on the ground. They rise. They repent quickly. They forgive freely. They keep their lamps trimmed and burning. They choose me one ordinary hour at a time. They refuse the thick honey of flattery and the easy company of cynicism. They weep with me. They rejoice with me. They become like me, and I carry them. Do not be dazzled by those who sprint and fade. Do not envy those who glitter and do not glow. Root yourself. Hide my word in your heart until it becomes your instincts. Let worship be your default. Build rhythms that make holiness ordinary. Enjoy the counts, quick to forgive, quick to confess, quick to bless. Be ruthlessly kind. Choose small obediences with great love. This is how you outlast the storm. Now I speak a prophetic word over you. A separation is unfolding, not to shame, but to save. I am drawing lines of light so that those who seek me can find the path. I am exposing the scaffolding of lies so that those who desire truth can step away without collapse. I am raising up quiet ones, watchmen, intercessors, mothers and fathers in the Spirit, artisans of hope, servants of hidden altars, who will hold open doors for the weary and speak life without theater. You will recognize them by gentleness and fire together, by purity and courage, by tears that intercede and words that build. Walk among them. Become one of them. I promise you. If you answer me now, I will give you clarity for the next step, courage for the present test, and comfort for the wounds you still carry. I will turn your private battles into public compassion. I will make your home a lamp to the neighborhood. I will put a watchman's bell in your spirit to warn and to welcome. I will send assignments that look small but change lives. I will train your ears to hear footsteps of my spirit on ordinary floors. You will not be famous on the earth, perhaps, but you will be known in heaven, and hell will know your name because you love without bargaining and obey without delay. Return to first love. Return to simple purity. Return to the narrow joy. Lay down the heavy costumes and the swollen expectations. The world does not need another performer. It needs a living altar. Be that. Come to me each day with empty hands, and I will fill them with what is actually needed. Some days it will be a word. Some days a silence. Some days a song. Some days a sword of truth. Trust me to choose the tool. Your part is availability. Mine is victory. My dear, I have trusted you with the gift of my love. Carry it to 3 broken spirits, and watch as my peace restores them. I am with you in this urgency. I am not shouting from a distance. I am whispering at your side. I am the steady hand against your back when your knees shake. I am the voice your distractions drown, but your spirit remembers. I am the love that will not let go. Make your choice again. No, here. Not grand vows, but present obedience. Tear up the contracts you signed with fear. Break agreement with hopelessness. Bless those who wounded you, and step out of yesterday's courtroom. Call your soul to attention. Bless the Lord, O my soul. Let me wash your eyes with tears that heal and vision that returns. Let me teach you the sacred art of staying awake. Child, most won't make it because most won't wake. But you are not most. You are mine. You can still make it if you wake up now. Choose life. Choose truth. Choose the small gate and the rough road that ends in gardens. Choose to be misunderstood for a while rather than unmade forever. Choose the quiet daily yes that becomes a lifelong song. Choose me and live. And when you waver, and you will come back quickly, keep short distances between your heart and mine. I am easy to find for those who actually look. Knock, and I will open. Ask, and I will answer. Seek, and you will find, not a concept, but a person. Lift your face. Dream. Begin again with me, right now. You were never meant to be among those who fall away. You are chosen to stand, to endure, to rise. If you hear my voice now and respond, you will make it, and your life will become a light for those still lost. My child, draw near and learn of me. I have treasures of wisdom to share with you. Click join now and walk with a family that will uphold your faith. I cherish one. Take a moment to be still. Your presence in this moment is no mere coincidence. I have summoned you near for this moment, crafting these words to resonate within the core of your being. As I once shaped you in the quiet, as you attune your essence to my call, understand with unwavering assurance that this message is destined for you in this very moment. I perceive the deep yearning that has guided your steps, the inquiries that dance in the shadows of your daily existence, the profound desire for purpose and clarity that can persist even when life seems to flow smoothly on the outside. Countless souls seek answers in myriad realms beyond. Yet you have arrived at the origin, the one who has cherished you since the very moment of your inception, who crafted your existence with intention and meaning. Allow your curiosity to rise, for what I am about to reveal transcends your present comprehension. There exist bountiful gifts of tranquility, restoration, and insight set aside exclusively for you. The forthcoming phases of your odyssey depend on what you embrace as you advance and remain steadfast. If you choose to silence my voice now, you may find yourself wandering for an eternity, deprived of the comfort and transformation I am ready to grant. What I am about to share transcends the mundane. This is not a repetition of faded words or the distant echo of a sermon, but a living reminder, personal and vibrant, spoken from my heart to yours. Remain in the moment, cherished one, for my summons is unparalleled and divine. Arrive in your true form, unmasked, for I seek no flawlessness before you draw near. Present your uncertainties and weights. Let them bask in my divine radiance. From the very beginning, I have taken great pleasure in welcoming those who approach me with sincerity rather than mere pretense. My thoughts of you outnumber the grains of sand, and my intention has always been to uplift, to restore, and to guide you step by step. Even when your circumstances appear intricate or the path ahead is shrouded in doubt, I remain ever close. I speak to you softly through the passage of time, in the dawn that welcomes your tired gaze, in the serene pauses of contemplation, and even in the depths where solitude lingers. Have faith that there are enigmas I yearn to unveil truths about. My beloved, if this message reached your soul, cherish it within. Show your devotion and faith by pressing that like button with love. Behold, your essence shall illuminate the shadows cast by despair and trepidation. As you listen, allow your spirit to awaken with anticipation. The cacophony of the world may urge you to prove your value, conceal your imperfections, or suppress your desires, yet my method is one of tenderness and profound understanding. I perceive beyond your facades, embracing the essence that sets you apart. I collect each tear, recalling every sorrow and every unspoken joy, intertwining them into a masterpiece that embodies a beauty beyond your wildest dreams. My desire is for you to know not only in your mind, but deep within your spirit that nothing, no mistake, no failing, no darkness can separate you from the love I offer. You are perfect in your essence, and I have bestowed upon you treasures for your restoration and growth. Embrace that certainty as I lead you further into the depths. The journey I present to you is one of profound metamorphosis, not by effort or enhancement, but by embracing my essence and relinquishing what burdens you cannot bear. I perceive your weariness, the struggles you conceal, and the times when optimism wanes. I am aware of every tale that has molded you, and all the hidden desires left unvoiced, and I hold them in high regard. Place them before me, for my touch is tender, and my soul is devoted to you. You have remained steadfast, never straying beyond your destined path. My reach transcends every error, crafting salvation in the most unexpected places. With me, every conclusion transforms into a fresh section. Every closed door can unveil a realm of radiant possibilities. I am the mender of shattered aspirations and the seeker of healing souls. If you yearn for tranquility, approach and imbibe fully. Let your worries and anxieties flow into the ocean of my compassion. My tranquility is unwavering, untouched by the tides of circumstance or the presence of adversity. It is a gift I bestow without hesitation, unwavering like the dawn and steadfast as the peaks. Though tempests may rage and your resolve wavers, I stand firm and present myself as your sanctuary. Embrace my comfort, for accepting it is a testament to your strength. When the world calls for relentless strength, I beckon you to allow me to bear the burdens that weigh too heavily upon your shoulders. Let go of your hold. Find solace in my embrace. My love is the steadfast force that endures through every storm. Many pursue joy as a transient sensation, reaching for delights that surge and recede like the tides. Yet the delight I present is unparalleled. It rises from the depths of your being, unyielding even in the face of life's trials. It is grounded in the essence of my being and my unwavering love for you. When you feel void, allow me to replenish you anew. When laughter seems far, let me heal the spaces where sorrow dwells. I rejoice alongside you in joy, and I share in your sorrow during times of sadness. I am the divine presence that delights in your existence, weaving harmonies of hope into the depths of your soul, even when you have yet to perceive them. Always recognize the value you hold in my sight. You transcend mistakes, the opinions of others, and the limitations imposed by this world. I shape you with care, envisioning not merely the present, but the limitless possibilities ahead. Embrace the freedom of release and enter into the sanctuary of my unwavering acceptance. Every day unfolds as a fresh canvas, inviting me to create splendor through your existence. The gifts I have bestowed upon you, the connections I have woven around you, the aspirations igniting within you, all serve as channels for my benevolence to manifest through you. You shall never tread this path in solitude. I am with you, preparing you for every challenge and celebrating each victory, regardless of its size. Let us stride forth united in truth, with courage, and in a deepened connection. Quell the whispers of doubt and embrace the power of my praise. I declare abundance upon you. Child of my heart, I have placed my love in your hands. Give it to 3 souls in need, and my peace will surround them like a river. I address you as my cherished one. Your narrative holds great significance in my eyes. Not merely the visible chapters, but the unseen struggles that remain beyond comprehension. Offer every fragment of your being, including those you believe to be chaotic or flawed. Your struggles do not deter me. Instead, I find you there, poised to trade your burdens for ease, your turmoil for serenity, your uncertainty for clarity. Release your guard, and allow me to mold you with care, for my ways are forever infused with understanding and compassion. Embrace my guidance as you journey through this time. Frequently, the weight of unrealistic expectations and the burdens of comparison drain your spirit. You seek dominion, worry of the unknown. Yet I urge you to embrace trust. My methods may appear enigmatic, yet they are forever grounded in affection. Request from me, and I shall grant you guidance without reservation. Seek, and my wisdom shall light your path forward. When you attune your ear to my gentle call amidst the clamor, you shall uncover that true understanding is not merely in swift responses, but in the unwavering presence of my essence. Your inquiries and your sincere struggles are treasured, for they reveal your quest for truth. Stay close, and I shall lead your spirit toward profound liberation and meaning. Can you sense the serene rhythm pulsating within your soul? The gentle awakening guiding you toward a truth that remains just beyond your grasp. Your gaze has been destined to land upon these words at this precise moment. I understand your desire for understanding, for the certainty that the road ahead is not just a meandering through doubt, but a voyage guided by a compassionate and intentional force. Even when darkness looms and uncertainty reverberates in your path, understand that your existence here is a reply to the call. I have embedded within you the call that there is greater beyond. The answers cascade forth, just beyond the threshold of the next step. I am guiding you toward a profound understanding of my essence and your identity within me. Within your essence, I perceive the inquiries that linger unvoiced and the weight that remains unacknowledged. The inquiries that define the essence of your existence. Do I hold a place in the hearts and minds of others? In this moment, do I feel the embrace of love unconditioned by my offerings or shortcomings? These are profound reflections, for I created you with a heart that yearns for connection and truth. I never meant for you to traverse the journey of existence in solitude, whether in hardship or triumph. Even the valleys you traverse, steep in uncertainty, are hallowed ground for my essence. You desire certainty. Permit me to provide you with my unwavering assurance. You stand in the presence of countless souls. I perceive the unseen. I grasp the ineffable depths that elude mere language. As you draw near, I embrace you not for your flawlessness, but for the cherished masterpiece that you are. Amidst the clamor and rush that perpetually envelop you, myriad voices vie to shape your value or steer your path. In this sacred space, I silence the noise, allowing you to perceive the gentle yet formidable essence of my affection. I communicate with understanding and warmth, never with judgment or detachment. My words, if you allow them to touch your spirit, will nurture bravery and ignite profound change. Every heartache and joy, each victory and failure, I wield as a brushstroke in the grand masterpiece of your existence. Do not falter before me in your times of uncertainty or vulnerability. Those moments are calls for me to unveil a profound power that resides within you. My power, not your own effort. Your quest has been marked by unwavering vigor at times, and at others, a weary resignation, all in pursuit of a truth that remains steadfast amidst the tempests of life. I have witnessed your quest for illumination beneath the depths. In this, I discover immense joy, for it signifies that your spirit thrives and is fully awakened. New realms of existence await you, both profound and elevated. Grant me the opportunity to guide your heart towards trust and tranquility. The commitments I declare stand firm, unwavering like the bedrock of my unwavering devotion. When you stumble, I remain steadfast by your side. Instead, my arms are open wider, not seeking your perfection, but eagerly anticipating your return. I perceive the hidden burdens you bear, the destiny you seek to foresee, the history that occasionally binds you still. Your struggles hold weight, and out of my deep affection for you, they resonate with me profoundly. My child of light, if these words found your soul, keep them as a blessing. Let your love respond, press like as a sign of faith. My invitation transcends the simple act of urging you into tomorrow. It is a promise to bear your burdens on your behalf. I am close to your suffering, and I hold your aspirations with great reverence. My proximity is not something to be attained. This is my divine offering. Every single tear you shed is acknowledged. Every unfulfilled hope is acknowledged. Even when you sense the weight of misunderstanding from those around you, I perceive the entirety of your narrative, the exquisite complexity that you may sometimes fail to recognize. Do not confuse my quietude in particular moments for a lack of presence, nor my timing for a failure to remember. I am eternally engaged in crafting what remains beyond your current understanding. Every single moment, no matter how mundane, is graced by my unwavering focus, and I overlook none of your existence. I wish for you to grasp that you are far more than just another figure among many in my eyes. You are revered, one of a kind, and immeasurably esteemed. In a realm where the world insists on accomplishments for validation, I present to you a sense of belonging from the very beginning. I gaze upon you and proclaim you as my own, untouched by success or defeat, merely in your essence. You might have sought to align yourself with the ever-changing expectations surrounding you, or even by the unforgiving criteria you impose upon yourself. This struggle is familiar to me. I yearn to liberate you from the ceaseless pursuit, from the internal judgments that murmur, "Insufficient in my presence, shame is powerless." I do not measure your worth by your shortcomings or past sorrows, but by the inherent beauty and limitless potential that has been bestowed upon you since the very start. Embrace this transformative path with an open heart, rooted not in trepidation, but in the unwavering truth that you are profoundly, eternally cherished. Allow your inquiries, even your uncertainties, to draw you closer instead of pushing you away. Truthful inquiries hold no fear for me. Your curiosity is embraced, for it signifies a deep desire for genuine connection. There is no need to sacrifice your true self for the sake of being embraced by others. As you approach, your truth intertwines with my benevolence, and from this gathering emerges a transformation, never compelled but always generously bestowed. I nurture your ascent with care. I honor every stride, regardless of its size. My view of your journey is more magnificent and compassionate than you might ever imagine. Perhaps you sense an overwhelming challenge ahead. Those particular challenges shape your fate. Listen closely. Your tale is far from finished. I perceive the depths beyond the trials that have caused sorrow or remorse. And I possess a grand vision for your future, intricately crafted with hope and boundless possibilities. I possess the power to mend what hath been shattered, revive aspirations that appeared forsaken, and craft fresh chapters that brim with significance. Do not yield to diminished aspirations merely because disappointment has graced your existence. In my grasp, nothing is squandered, and every scar transforms into a testament of restoration. Each setback opens a path to greater evolution. You question whether I can genuinely grasp the depths of your emotions. Understand this. I am closer than the air you draw in. I have journeyed alongside those who came before you, traversing the myriad seasons of the Spirit, experiencing both the depths of loss and the heights of laughter, the shadows of sorrow and the brilliance of triumph. There is nothing you encounter that is beneath my attention or beyond my reach. In this moment, as you hold your inquiries, aspirations, and uncertainties, know that you are accompanied. I stand by your side, waiting the instant when your mind and soul embrace my presence. Thus, I shall impart renewed confidence and power into your very essence. Even as you seek understanding amidst the unknown, I desire for you to feel my presence enveloping you like the soft dawn fog, tender yet unmistakable, steadfast and true. Even on days when the horizon seems obscured, life will endeavor to persuade you that possessing all the answers is essential, that the pursuit of control is paramount. Yet I beckon you to step back from that restless pursuit and welcome you to find peace in my dominion. My dear, I have trusted you with the gift of my love. Carry it to 3 broken spirits and watch as my peace restores them. You are always guided, never forsaken. In moments of solitude and invisibility, remember that I, the one who crafted your essence and recognized you before your very first breath, envelop you with a love more profound than the vastest ocean. Every silent desire within your soul, every inquiry that disturbs your slumber, I perceive them deeply and cherish them dearly. Even in moments of uncertainty, understand that your trust holds a significance beyond measure, far surpassing any earthly possession. As you press onward through the mist, holding steadfast to the belief in my goodness and my unwavering presence, you are harmonizing your spirit with the infinite. Your trust sustains your spirit as a divine blessing upon barren earth. Amidst the clamor of accolades and triumphs, I find joy in your choice to pause, to remain by my side, and to attune your ear to my soft murmur above the din of the masses. Every moment you decide to share your struggles with me rather than conceal them, you unveil the profound connection that I yearn to strengthen with you. Challenges and suffering have eternally woven themselves into the fabric of the human experience. Yet my vow endures. I shall guide you through the burdens of seasons too great for you to shoulder alone. In moments when sorrow or disillusionment burdens your heart, know that I am near, not as a distant observer, but as a compassionate guide who heals and uplifts the weary soul. It is not a flaw to feel shattered, for I am the one who creates magnificence from what the world deems destroyed. The earth of your anguish cradles the beginnings of your bliss. Should you grant me the honor of nurturing it, you shall witness vibrant growth emerging from the shadows of past despair. Do not confuse silence with emptiness. Even when your pleas appear to go unheard, I am diligently crafting outcomes and transformative paths that remain beyond your current understanding. Patience embodies strength and resolve. It is a profound act of yielding, a bold decision to remain receptive to the unfolding of what I shall bring forth next. In these moments of anticipation, allow your heart to intertwine with mine. Pause and inhale profoundly. I move with purpose, and your pace holds no sway over my rhythm. With each dawn, I bestow fresh grace. With every breath you draw, I bestow tranquility that transcends understanding. In moments when you desire to retreat, to fortify your heart against the sting of hurt, remember that I am the sanctuary you long for. My embrace envelops all that you are, encompassing every essence of your being, even those pieces you would prefer to conceal. No error or remorse can ever diminish the depth of my affection for you. Nothing you dread can surpass my power to restore. Entrust your restless heart to me. Present to me your skepticism, your uncertainties, and every instance of disappointment you have faced in the past. Behold, as I gracefully turn your fears into a beacon of hope. You are seen, always. Your tears have not escaped my gaze. My hands possess the strength to elevate weights the moment you welcome me. I perceive every silent pain, those realms where language falls short. When words fail to convey your desires, allow me to embrace you in the profound stillness that resonates beyond all expression. I can transform even your stature into melodies of salvation. Transform your vulnerability into an unparalleled source of power. In yielding, you shall experience the entirety of my benevolence. Allow me to elevate your understanding, guiding you to see the treasures hidden within challenges. Each instance of doubt beckons you to embark on the grand journey of faith. Transform your existence into a masterpiece, where I craft splendor with hues drawn from the depths of happiness and the shadows of grief. The world might not always recognize the creation in progress, yet I hold dear each brushstroke, each nuance of your evolution as you journey alongside me. Your situation does not define your worth. You are revered, adored, and selected beyond any achievements or trials you face. When your belief begins to falter, remember that I embrace genuine uncertainty far more than insincere conviction. Present your inquiries from the depths and lay them at my feet. I stand unshaken by your grappling, nor do I feel any unease from your bewilderment. Your boldness in confronting challenges beckons a profound connection. Persist in your pursuit of me, even when understanding seems distant, and you shall discover that I am already extending my presence toward you. My wish transcends mere compliance. I seek for your spirit to embrace the profound depths of camaraderie with me. I summon you to transcend mere superficial interactions. Transcend the confines of inscribed phrases and empty ceremonies, and open yourself to the embrace of all once more. Seek the traces of my benevolence woven into the fabric of your existence, tiny acts of grace, soft nudges of support, and those serene instances that grace your daily journey. Understand that these hold purpose and significance. They serve as signals of my awareness, intricately intertwining my benevolence into the essence of your everyday experiences. Resist the temptation to measure your path against that of others. Your narrative is crafted with divine precision, and the journey I guide you through unfolds with its own sacred purpose and timing. What may appear as a delay is frequently a time of profound preparation. What may seem like a diversion is often my method of safeguarding or empowering you. Have faith that you remain ever present in my thoughts. Each season unfolds with its unique cadence, offering profound lessons and bountiful gifts. Observe closely, and you will realize that everything flourishes under my command. Each experience polishes and elevates you into a being more luminous with hope and strength. Remain vigilant to my direction, for I communicate not solely through the roar of storms and awe, but also through gentle whispers of the soul, the counsel of a companion, the splendor of the world around you, and even through your own inner compass of morality. Clear the way for my arrival. Do not drown the gentle murmur of my essence with relentless clamor, and haste. Dedicate moments, however brief, to approach and attune your ears. In these hidden realms, I shall unveil insights, solace, and power that transcend your comprehension. There have been moments when your heart has pondered whether you are sufficient, whether you hold value, or if your voice resonates amidst the clamor of existence. Understand this profoundly. You are never ignored. Every whisper, every unvoiced prayer, every tear you have shed in solitude, I have witnessed. Your hidden dreams, the ones you hold close, remain etched in my memory. All is laid bare before me. The instances when you release your tiniest grievances or extend grace instead of clinging to pain. Every deed is a sweet tribute to my essence. I observe not only your triumphs but also the unseen struggles, the silent wars that remain hidden from the world. Behold the entirety of my affection. In your frailty, my power unveils its most magnificent form. I seek not the unattainable ideal. I seek your heart's approval to be crafted, formed, and treasured by my touch. Allow me to guide you into a profound connection that you have merely caught a fleeting glimpse of until this moment. The realm offers transient solace and calculated acclaim, yet I present a tranquility that steadies you, even as darkness stretches its grasp. When uncertainty surges with relentless force, hold fast to my presence. One might assume that true belief entails a complete absence of fear or doubt. Yet genuine belief is grasping my hand when every fiber of my being urges me to flee. I embrace love with unwavering intensity. I am nearer than the very air you draw it in, ever watchful in each trivial task and every flutter of unease. As you gaze into the abyss and seek assurance, allow my words to bring you calm. I am the unwavering foundation that supports your every step. Every stride into the unknown is a sacred offering, as you decide to rely on my strength instead of your own. Countless voices have echoed my commitments, yet you find yourself questioning their existence in your own path. I want to affirm that my words are not mere suggestions or unfulfilled aspirations. When I declare my intention to provide, it encompasses realms both visible and hidden. Provision is not merely a sudden overflow, but a steadfast commitment that encounters you exactly at your point of need. Gifts are manifesting on your horizon, ready to be claimed. Have faith that what appears unattainable for you is just the dawn of endless potential with my guidance. My child of light, if these words found your soul, keep them as a blessing. Let your love respond, press-like as a sign of faith. Allow me to take on the weights you were never intended to bear alone, and you will discover that my favor flows abundantly where your resolve wavers. You shall find solace in my guardianship. Even as the world transforms around you, do not allow setbacks or the echoes of past errors to persuade you that you are unworthy of my love or your destiny. I am the divine force that restores, that transforms, that shapes magnificence from the shattered. Your narrative continues beyond the darkest pages. Each day, it is transformed by my grace. I shall never grow weary of lifting you high. In the realm I govern, each retreat is honored, never derided. Where you perceive the remnants of sorrow, I discern the beginnings of transformation poised for extraordinary flourishing. Permit me to transform your shame into dignity, your discouragement into courage, your despair into unshakable hope. The lies that have bound you, the fears regarding your future, the doubts about your worth, and the anxieties concerning provision are not your rightful legacy. I summon you repeatedly to cast them down before me. You are not limited by your shortcomings or what you perceive as absence. You are my cherished one, not for your perfection, but for the simple truth that you belong to me. My affection flows freely and unbound by your actions. It overflows, a testament to the strength of my unyielding essence. I perceive the unseen, the creation rising from the chaos of your current challenges. Every valley of challenge will reveal to you the peaks of bliss that mere satisfaction can never comprehend. Rest is granted to you. The relentless pursuit of flawlessness and the ceaseless effort to satisfy others was never the destiny I envisioned for you. What I seek is a heart free from the burdens of effort, capable of embracing tranquility. In this serene moment, let it be known that you are already complete within me. Allow your spirit to release its grip. Allow your thoughts to release their restless narratives, and grant you a tranquility that transcends all earthly replicas. When you relinquish control, you do not descend into disorder. You descend into my gentle embrace. Envision a field, glistening and vibrant, kissed by the gentle touch of rain. Observe how the earth yields and transforms into a supple form. Observe the magnificent transformation as dormant seeds swell and rise from their slumber. Thus, your heart transforms when you embrace my presence in complete surrender. What once seemed desolate or stagnant is now, in my divine timing, reborn into a realm of vitality and promise. Though you may not always recognize the transformations as they unfold, the essence of my unwavering commitment is thriving profoundly below the surface. Embrace the deliberate and unwavering transformation unfolding within you. I always see things through to the end. What I have begun, I shall bring to fruition. Pay heed to the invitations I bestow upon you daily. The divine encouragement to express compassion, the gentle nudge to lift someone in prayer, the serene call to pause amidst the relentless demand to create. What the realm deems trivial, I bestow my favor. These choices hold great significance in my eyes. They are magnificent expressions of faith and affection. When you embrace duty over ease, even in the smallest of choices, you invite my essence to draw near. Your straightforward affirmations lay the groundwork for remarkable results. Your eagerness brings me joy, transcending mere results. Allow your essence to be anchored not in the judgments of those around you or in the transient waves of your feelings, but in the eternal reality of my being. My character is your unwavering foundation. When tempests swirl in your midst and isolation weighs heavy upon your spirit, anchor your heart by remembering the essence of my being. I am the one who strides alongside you through flames and torrents, who stands steadfast when others falter, who whispers compassion amidst the chaos of turmoil. When the cloud of blame or the frost of solitude looms, hold fast to the truth that you are never solitary. My existence transcends mere emotion. It stands as an undeniable truth rooted in my commitment, unwavering through every season. There exists a destiny for you that transcends mere existence. I beckon you to embrace a wealth that transcends material things, defined instead by the profound depth of a life intertwined with mine. Abundance is the liberation to love without hesitation, to give endlessly, to celebrate even when clarity remains elusive. I am guiding you to see the gifts that come in surprising ways, a burst of joy, a mended bond, a glimmer of optimism in the darkest hours. These are the essence of my affection, converging into streams that will rejuvenate your spirit. Extend your hands to welcome, not from a place of need but from a sense of anticipation. When you approach me with nothing, I bestow upon you abundant treasures. You have dwelled in shadows of uncertainty, pondering if your voice truly resonates with me, wondering if your yearnings and grief are recognized by my essence. Rest assured, when you murmur hope into the darkness, I collect each and every word. In every moment of stillness, I stand poised, eager to infuse the space between us with my unwavering affection. I summon you to a higher consciousness, to hear not just with your external senses, but with the profound silence that resides within your very essence. I am the soft breeze that stirs your soul, the steadfast glow that breaks the night, the tender force that anchors you when all seems lost. Do not gauge your value by the clamor of the universe or the chaos that stirs within your spirit. I perceive you in your entirety, imperfect yet cherished, unsettled yet destined for tranquility. When you encounter discouragement from your shortcomings, let it not confine you, but rather serve as the threshold through which my grace abundantly pours forth. There is no requirement for perfection before you seek my presence. Arrive in your true form. Allow me to guide you in rediscovering the essence of breath, the joy of laughter beneath the sun, and the serenity of resting free from the weight of guilt. Allow my voice to serve as the authentic reflection that reveals not just the wounds yearning for mending, but also the exquisite transformation I am crafting in your moments of anticipation. Your tears hold immense value in my eyes. Every single one is recognized. All are cherished and remembered. Despair shall not dictate the conclusion of your tale. I am devoted to bringing back the joy that has been overshadowed by your fatigue. In your pursuit of advancement, the sluggish pace may lead you to the brink of hopelessness. One ponders the prolonged journey of transformation as familiar habits persist and fears resurface with relentless tenacity. In those moments, I beckon you to draw near. The expansion of my realm is not solely gauged by apparent strides. At times, it appears as though delicate roots delve profoundly into the earth, heralding the arrival of a magnificent bloom. Embrace the deliberate nature of my journey, for I do not gauge your worth by speed or achievement, but by the closeness of your spirit to my own. I embody patience towards you, showing more kindness than you extend to your own being. Embrace that patience, allowing it to guide you beyond your own frustration. When you toil endlessly and still find yourself unfulfilled, I beckon, pause and rest in my embrace. You were destined to embrace love and naturally find your place in the world. Your efforts merely drain your spirit. My essence rejuvenates. Your worth is already evident to me. My gaze upon you remains steadfast, not due to your actions, but because I crafted you with hope and hold you close in love, even in your moments of fragility. Seize your struggles to acquire what is inherently yours, a sanctuary reserved for you in my realm where effort fades and joy awakens. If shame envelops you like a shadow, know that I am the force that banishes the gloom, not the one who intensifies it. I do not utter words of judgment. My language is rebirth. I discern reality from deception and cradle your pain with tender, masterful care. Your past errors do not stand in the way of my affection. They are chances for my grace to shine with greater brilliance. Each sincere revelation serves as a gateway for my healing essence to float in. Do not conceal yourself from my gaze. Unleash the pain, the remorse, and the hidden truths you have concealed. You are worthy of being fully known and cherished by me, without exception. Cast aside the notion that this journey is yours to traverse in solitude. You are woven into a sacred bond, an eternal circle of allies, growing in trust alongside me. I have surrounded you with companions, some easily recognized, others surprising. Embrace those connections. Reveal your trials and triumphs. Inspiration for my affection frequently flows from the gestures and expressions of those around me. Even in the face of faltering human connections, my dedication remains unwavering. I stand by your side in solitude and I stand by your side in unity. Your solitude does not escape my notice, nor does it indicate that I have retreated. There will be times when your supplications resonate only with the stillness of the void. In those times, I beckon you to embrace a profound faith, a conviction that trusts not due to the tangible or the sensory, but because of my essence. I remain steadfast even when the shadows deepen. My vows remain unyielding, anchored deep within. What seems like a setback is frequently the foundation for extraordinary wonders beyond your current comprehension. Do not avert your gaze in dismay. Draw near and listen intently. Inquire, pursue, and make your presence known, yet embrace the serenity found in the enigma of my timing. I am orchestrating everything in harmony for your benefit, even the incomplete, the ambiguous, the excruciating. Observe as I weave the commonplace threads of your existence, the rituals, the moments of stillness, and the intervals of anticipation to unveil my essence. I squander not a single thing. What you perceive as insignificant, I recognize as divine chances to cultivate love, patience, and faithfulness within you. The most magnificent achievements I bring forth within you often start with the tiniest of actions. A gentle whisper, a courageous confession, a fleeting submission. Embrace the journey of the ordinary with the same reverence as the extraordinary. Your subtle endeavors transform into seeds within my realm, fated to flourish and yield abundance. Embrace the possibility of hope once more. Let hope be not a desperate grasp, but a noble stance you ascend to with each dawn. My future for you is bright and promising. I gaze into the distance and ready the gifts that await your path. Where you have encountered disappointment, I shall instill purpose. Lift your gaze and behold the open doors, the second chances, the new mercies scattered along your path. I labored tirelessly for your benefit, and I take great pleasure in bringing you joy in the most unforeseen moments. Find solace in my favor. You are selected with divine intention, not by chance or error, but by a love that is both purposeful and profound. Even when others fail to recognize or appreciate your worth, I perceive the vastness of your capabilities. I rise above your constraints. What you are missing, I provide abundantly. In your moments of vulnerability, my power shines brightest. You are empowered to embrace the unknown, to move ahead, secure in the knowledge that I am here, guiding you every step of the way. May my admiration for you transform your self-perception and empower you to embrace life with unrestrained freedom. Allow me to guide you in the art of both receiving and giving. You are not destined to bear every weight or conquer every challenge in solitude. I am your unwavering support, your champion, your fortress. When you find yourself at your lowest point, that is frequently where my true purpose shines the brightest. Yielding is not a sign of loss in my realm. The dawn of metamorphosis has arrived. Present your weariness to me. I shall grant you a reprieve that rejuvenates your innermost depths. Stay alert to my subtle guidance. I am a master of disruption and harmony, catching you off guard with calls to engage, to extend compassion, to hear. I reveal my designs in your disruptions just as confidently as in your timetables. Embrace the moment and observe my actions with intent. At times, one profound gesture of kindness or a simple word of support can unlock realms of opportunity you never imagined could exist. Do not scorn the humble beginnings, for my presence is as certain in them as in the magnificent moments. May the salvation I present reach every aspect of your narrative, even those fragments you long to erase. There exists neither memory nor scar, nor failure that transcends my power to restore and rejuvenate. I am the creator who transforms conclusions, the artisan who molds what was once shattered into something magnificently complete. Your scars may transform into symbols of my magnificence, echoes of suffering face, yet also of love that triumph. Raise your gaze and have faith that all is transformed when entrusted to my grasp. When the weight of the world presses down upon your soul and the universe appears blind to your suffering, know that I am the one who perceives your essence completely. In the quiet turmoil of your mind, where thoughts surge and crash like the tides under the moon's gaze, I stand by, ever watchful, aware of the hidden truths you keep close to your heart. All is laid bare before me, your quiet triumphs and the shadows of your disappointments alike. I am attuned to the essence of your yearning, the deep pang that occasionally envelops your heart in a profound melancholy, and I cradle these pieces gently within my affection. No experience goes unnoticed by me, for you are of immeasurable value, and every nuance of your existence holds significance in my eyes. At times, you might wonder if your voice resonates, particularly when responses are delayed or silence stretches on endlessly. I urge you to anchor your faith not in the whims of fate but in the unwavering essence of my being. My unwavering loyalty is the solid ground that supports your every step. Every plea drawn from your essence ascends directly into my consciousness. Even when words stumble or dimensions take their stand, do not mistake the stillness of my reply as a reflection of my distance, nor believe that your supplications are adrift in the vastness above. Allow the silence to guide you further into unwavering faith. Your path reveals itself in harmonious cycles, and I am present in every thread, crafting a masterpiece beyond your perception. My intentions for you are crafted with certainty and profound purpose, grounded in unwavering love and clarity, free from doubt. I perceive your trepidations and doubts, the instances when you question your decisions or sense a lack of readiness for the challenges that await. Yet, I do not gauge you by the confines you believe exist. I perceive your true essence, the potential embedded within you, the bravery that remains to be unveiled, the kindness that radiates even amidst your struggles. Embrace your vulnerabilities with courage, for it is through those very places that my strength can enter most fully, transforming what appears insignificant into something magnificent and deeply meaningful. Welcome me into every realm, even those you hesitate to reveal. For I offer not judgment, but restoration and upliftment. Should you sense that others fail to acknowledge your brilliance, or if accolades and recognition elude you, remember that your value transcends mere applause or the approval of mortals. When you embody kindness, extend forgiveness, or uphold quiet integrity, my heart swells with joy. Even the most hidden sacrifices resonate powerfully throughout my realm. The seeds you sow in love, the moments you endure when surrender seems simpler, these are not overlooked. Your unwavering determination is acknowledged, and the purity of your intentions is revered. I take joy in each stride you make toward righteousness, even when the rewards seem to take their time in manifesting. Allow your spirit to find solace in my favor. The whims of the world may change like the breeze, yet my devotion to you stands unwavering. When you stumble or fail to meet your aspirations, do not shy away from my presence in embarrassment. Approach me with fervor. I embrace your truth and welcome your challenges, for my grace transcends any misstep, and my kindness rejuvenates you daily. I do not craft your narrative with the shadows of remorse, but instead weave it with the vibrant hues of elegance and fresh starts. At times, you may have taken on burdens that were not yours to bear, believing that you alone must resolve every issue or shoulder every duty without assistance. Seeking support or taking a moment to reflect is not a sign of frailty. It is a testament to your strength and awareness that you are part of a greater journey. I seek a union with you, not your weariness. Seek my guidance. Embrace my wisdom when yours begins to falter. The burdens of existence may attempt to persuade you that your worth is bound to unyielding achievement, yet I beckon you to find solace in my completeness. Your essence is not something to be earned or attained. It is bestowed upon you, a manifestation of my joy in you, solely for the reason that you belong to me. In times of anticipation, when pathways seem blocked or aspirations feel far away, maintain your faith. In the sacred space between desire and satisfaction, treasures await discovery. Have faith that what I create for you, is truly beneficial, and remember that delays are not refusals but rather chances for growth, readiness, and strengthening belief. As you bide your time, allow appreciation to flourish within your soul. Gratitude cultivates a sense of awe and allows you to perceive the blessings that are already manifesting. Even as magnificent wonders await on the horizon, there will be times when tempests surge, when chaos or sorrow seeks to engulf you. Recall, I am your refuge and steadfast support in turmoil, a beacon in the shadows, a soothing presence amidst the noise. Though the path ahead may be shrouded in mystery, take solace in the unwavering truth that I cradle your future with the same certainty as I embrace your present. Every tear you release holds immense value, and I approach those in sorrow, healing wounds with gentle care. Allow me to embrace your suffering. Do not bear your burdens in solitude. As you absorb my words, allow empathy for others to flourish and thrive within your spirit. Embrace your experiences, whether they bring joy or challenge, to refine your judgment and expand your capacity for empathy. Each soul you meet is cherished in my eyes, each bearing their own concealed struggles. Select kindness instead of severity, compassion rather than bitterness, and open-heartedness over doubt. In every endeavor, strive to embody my essence. The affection I have bestowed upon your heart is intended to radiate beyond, elevating connections, nurturing families, and empowering communities. There is no path you can tread where my essence does not precede you and linger in your wake. I envelop you in benevolence and compassion, leading you through uncharted paths and offering solace in your moments of turmoil. Even when you wander or feel adrift, my pursuit is unwavering. Nothing, no error, no trepidation, no grief can ever distance you from my affection. I embody an eternal spirit of invitation, an unwavering embrace, and a readiness to rejuvenate. Let your hope be firmly rooted in my words, not in the doubts that surround you. When uncertainties arise and seek to disrupt your serenity, recall my assurances and anchor your spirit firmly in faith. My word remains unwavering. My intentions stand eternal. The fate of your narrative lies not in your grasp over every nuance, but in your readiness to surrender to my guidance, embracing each moment with an open heart. Should you take a moment to attune your ears, you will discern my soft murmurs, echoes of your cherished nest, illuminating your choices and uplifting you through challenging times. In the stillness of your thoughts, turn to me for guidance. Allow my insight to guide your choices, whether they be monumental or minute. I celebrate your transparency, your readiness to entrust even the tiniest decisions to my guidance. Hand in hand, we shall journey forward, moment by moment, embracing the abundance of all that awaits you. Allow your essence to stay receptive in these times, for I am nearer than you often realize, filling the voids and healing the scars you dare not acknowledge. Infinity cradles you in the vastness of my affection, and not a single piece of your essence eludes my gaze or my concern. Every desire that awakens in your soul, each yearning for belonging, safety, and meaning, I have felt them since the dawn of your existence. When uncertainty shrouds your sight, and the echoes of fear resonate more than tranquility, recall that my unwavering presence remains unyielding. I perceive you beyond the superficial judgments of the world, untouched by its fickle measures or transient achievements. I behold the creation I brought forth. The essence of my being revels in the narrative I am steering with both grace and power. If you sense that others fail to see your brilliance, allow me to share the profound truths that illuminate your path. Your presence has always commanded attention within the depths of my heart. I have measured each of your unspoken sorrows, cherishing those instances that remain unseen by all but me. In moments when pain or loneliness seeks to persuade you of isolation, hold fast to the truth that my embrace transcends distance and remains unyielding against any shadow that may cross your path. I stand unwavering, a beacon of light following the tempest. Present to me the weights you have struggled with in solitude. It is not a fault to seek my presence. In your reliance, you draw closest to my power. The valley you traverse is not a trial, but a sacred journey. And though its walls may appear towering, within it my voice resonates with unmatched clarity. The earth here is fertile for fresh beginnings, and what has rested in silence shall flourish beneath the nurturing embrace of my vow. Embrace your seasons of questioning and your moments of uncertainty without a trace of shame. As you seek the truth, I am here, bestowing the profound comfort your soul desires. I stand by your side, unwavering and eternal. The challenges you encounter are forging you for blessings and destinies yet to be unveiled. Have faith, for when the response to your plea arrives, it may not align with your expectations in either manner or timing. My insight intricately intertwines elements beyond your current perception, crafting a masterpiece more exquisite and resilient than your confined understanding permits. When you ponder my silence or distance, envision the seed hidden in the depths of darkness. To the gaze of the heavens, all seems still and unchanging. Yet existence awakens and metamorphosis is in motion. With divine care, I am nurturing your blossoming potential. New shoots are already rising triumphantly toward the heavens. Proof of my devotion manifesting precisely when it should. Do not let the world's relentless expectations weigh you down, nor allow the hurried rhythm to dictate your worth or your output. My cadence is unparalleled. I guide you not towards fatigue, but towards tranquility and rejuvenation. Cast off the burdens of comparison and the relentless pursuit of perfection. Come, take your seat at my table, where your flaws are embraced and a special place awaits you. In this realm, there is no need to conceal your wounds or disguise your inquiries. My gaze upon you is gentle, filled with understanding. Allow my embrace to dissolve the judgments you have borne from others and the ones you have uttered to yourself. What I behold when I gaze upon you is a cherished masterpiece, endowed and invaluable, summoned by your true essence. Even as you traverse the challenging heights and unforeseen twists of your path, I bestow upon you the essentials for every stride you take. Not always ahead of schedule, but always right on cue. Trust not in your own schemes or strength, but in my unwavering faithfulness. Recall the instances when abundance manifested precisely at the brink of your limits. Those were not mere coincidences. They were manifestations of my profound care. I shall persist in unveiling wonders of kindness in the most unexpected realms. If you find yourself fatigued by the passage of time, or if the weight of disappointment has dulled your spirit, allow me to infuse your being with renewed strength and resolve. Perseverance transcends the act of simply enduring with clenched jaws. It is bestowing upon you a continuous flow of hope and unwavering faith. The realization of my commitments is inevitable. What seems to be on hold is being meticulously crafted until it can present itself as a treasure you are destined to embrace. Embrace the subtle victories and let them fuel your unwavering belief. Just as the sun rises after the darkest hours, so too shall relief and joy grace your presence. Embrace my words and allow them to resonate as the ultimate truth within your thoughts. When anxiety calls for your focus, take a moment to reflect that no tempest endures indefinitely and every surge that rises is under my dominion. I possess the power to instill serenity amidst turmoil, to calm your spirit when chaos reigns. Find solace in the truth that nothing is ever in vain. Not a single tear, not a sigh, nor a prayer uttered in frailty. I collect them, intertwining them into a grand design of salvation and meaning. At times, you might find yourself questioning your worth or whether you have truly earned my affection. Release that fear. My affection transcends and surpasses your endeavors. Your position in my heart is not something to be earned. It is bestowed upon you by the boundless kindness of my spirit. From the very start, my joy in you has stemmed not from your actions, but solely from the essence of your being, reflecting my own likeness. Even in moments when your power wanes, my devotion to you remains unwavering. I am steadfast in my support of your journey, celebrating each and every small advancement you make toward me. Allow me to illuminate your journey. Solitude is but an illusion on this sacred path. Companions have been set upon your path, some for a fleeting moment, others to remain by your side eternally. Embrace the solace and insight they provide, for frequently my voice shall resonate with you through their expressions, their joy, and their collective struggle. Your story and presence shine brightly, a gift to those around you, even in moments of unawareness. In my realm, each existence intertwines with another, and your impact extends beyond your comprehension. Let go of the desire to view the complete landscape before moving forward. My wisdom is bestowed in each fleeting moment, perfectly tailored for the now. Faithful actions cultivate the blossoming of trust. With every stride, I remain steadfast in offering guidance, solace, and bravery. If trepidation seeks to bind you, know that I possess your destiny, and my affection dispels all dread. Keep your heart wide open to me, for I take joy not just in your triumphs, but in your willingness to yield. No flaw is beyond my power to restore. No aspect of your tale too intricate for me to restore. Where you perceive constraints, I discern avenues for abundance to flourish even greater. Allow the flames of hope to ignite within you at this moment, not reliant on your focus or dominion, but rooted in my true essence. Your constant, timeless wellspring of existence, aspiration, and unwavering affection. Do not allow the tempests that rage in your existence to deceive you into believing that I am distant or indifferent. In every heartbeat, I am profoundly attuned to your trials, experiencing your anguish as if it were my own, extending my hand to support you when the very ground seems to crumble beneath you. Amidst the turmoil, you are never forsaken or cast adrift in uncertainty. My dominion remains unchallenged, and my intentions for you are impervious to any power or setback. What you see as obstacles or pauses are frequently the foundation where I cultivate resilience, endurance, and a profound insight that flourishes even in the shadowy depths of anticipation. The stillness you sometimes dread is not wasted time. It is a sacred pause where I mend, prepare, and bestow upon you a peace that transcends any storm. When the dark clouds of fear loom above you, know that they cannot penetrate the sanctuary of my being. The darkness may veil your vision, yet it cannot shroud my clarity. I bear a light ahead of you, casting brilliance upon every stride you choose to embrace with conviction. Even in the absence of a clear path, embrace the mysteries that lie ahead without hesitation. I stand at the forefront, crafting a destiny brimming with potential and optimism. Faith does not demand that you possess all the solutions. It beckons you to find solace in my essence and the depths of my affection for you. My divine essence drives me to weave all things, even those that confound you, into a magnificent tapestry that unveils my splendor and your narrative restored. At times, my cherished one, the burden you bear is not yours to carry. The weight you carry through worry and self-dependence finds its sanctuary in my grasp. Surrender embodies not weakness, but a bold testament of conviction, a proclamation of your unwavering belief. My arms possess the strength to bear what you cannot. Where your power wanes, my might ascends. Find solace in this assurance. Nothing eludes my benevolent attention or surpasses my ability to reshape for your benefit. Even when your supplications appear to go unheard, they are cherished, acknowledged, and woven into a grand design that I am manifesting at the perfect moment. Your constraints hold no power over my will. They are calls for me to reveal my greatness in your existence. Permit me to illuminate your vulnerabilities. In those moments of vulnerability, I take great pleasure in unveiling my boundless grace and unwavering support. Refrain from measuring your path against another's or passing judgment on your speed. The path I have laid before you is perfectly aligned with your essence, and I guide you with unwavering patience and devotion. Cast off the burdensome chains of perfectionism, for your value was never intended to be defined by accomplishments or the judgments of those around you. You are adored, embraced by a devotion that stands unwavering against your uncertainties or shortcomings. When disappointment arrives, do not allow it to dictate the story of your existence. It is a mere sojourner, not your ultimate abode. Even the closed doors, the unfulfilled desires, and the postponed aspirations are realms where my influence is at play. At times, my response may not align with your expectations, for my vision for you transcends your imagination, offering a depth and richness beyond your wildest dreams. Now, place your yearning in my hands. Grant me the power to mold and direct it. I perceive your sorrow, your essence, the unspoken hopes of your soul. All are embraced within the boundless reach of my focus. I collect every thought and reply with a profound understanding that transcends your comprehension. Allow me to enlighten you. There is no disgrace in your battle. The path to completeness is defined by both deep chasms and towering summits. In every triumph and every defeat, you are always enveloped by my favor. If you find yourself fatigued, seek solace beneath my protective embrace. If you find yourself in turmoil, seek me out with your unrest. Your presence and the evolution of your narrative are eternally captivating to me. Every corner of your heart calls to me, yearning for my touch to mend and rejuvenate. Your admissions hold no power to astonish or dishearten me. I have ensured that every desire of yours is met through my steadfast affection. Embrace the call to rise above fear and walk in unwavering faith, taking that courageous step forward, even as your knees quiver and your voice falters. Bravery is not the lack of fear, but the decision to move forward in its presence, with the assurance that I stand with you. Entrust your worries to my care. Let go of the results that lie beyond your grasp, and behold as I transform trepidation into unwavering confidence. There is no need for you to seek out love. You are already in that state of being. From the sanctuary of my love, you shall discover the liberty to dare, to give, to aspire, and to find solace. When you gaze upon your existence and perceive only scattered remnants, recall that my hands possess the divine ability to assemble, heal, and forge splendor from the shattered fragments. I hold on to everything that pertains to you. The disappointments, mistakes, and wounds you bear can transform into the very realms where my redemption narrative radiates with unparalleled brilliance. Permit me to craft a fresh conclusion to the chapters you believed were concluded. Yield every fragment to me, for I take pleasure in mending them in ways beyond your wildest dreams. Awaken to the serene wonders that are manifesting around you in this very moment. The sun that caresses your skin, the air that nourishes your being, the soft voice that brings forth hope in your darkest moments, all serve as reminders of my unwavering presence in every facet of your life. All matters, whether minuscule or monumental, command my focus. Rejoice in the small triumphs. Do not scorn the humble origins. Every gesture of affection, Every instance of faith transforms into a pillar in the grand edifice of the future we are crafting together. The seeds of belief you sow now shall bring forth a bountiful harvest in the appointed time, nourished by my unwavering devotion. As you proceed, allow your spirit to be molded by appreciation instead of complaint, and by receptiveness rather than skepticism. The stance of gratitude allows my tranquility to envelop your spirit. When you feel the urge to dwell on what is missing, raise your gaze to behold the abundance that is already yours. I am your source, capable of fulfilling every desire from my boundless wealth, which knows no end. Above all, hold this truth close to your heart. You shall find solace in my presence. Your imperfections do not determine your essence. My child, I have entrusted you with the light of my love. Pour it into 3 thirsty souls, and you will see my peace blossom within them. My love reigns supreme. Your history does not define your worth. My purpose reigns supreme. Release the weight of shame, for I have adorned you with dignity. Release your efforts, for I have beckoned you to find solace in the completeness of my embrace. Embrace your essence as one selected, treasured, and led by a love that will eternally hold you close. Throughout your journey, you will encounter moments designed to humble you, not to diminish your spirit, but to liberate you from the burdens you were never intended to bear. In those hushed moments when disappointment whispers in your heart or doubt weighs down your thoughts, I am intentionally coming closer, not as a mere spectator, but as a compassionate force, softly reminding you that your true value is reflected in my steadfast devotion to you. I perceive every tear you have shed in silence, every desire you barely dare to express, and with each one, I am gathering hope in your honor, collecting your suffering so I can transmute it through my affection. Your failures and setbacks do not determine the entirety of your existence. Your errors are of no concern to me. Instead, I am amplifying your opportunities to flourish, to mend, to grasp more profoundly the vastness of the grace I have bestowed upon you. In the celestial realm, no record of misdeeds is maintained. Instead, there exists the narrative of a cherished spirit journeying back to its true abode repeatedly. In your journey, know that you are accompanied by many who share your trials. You are not forsaken due to your flaws. I stand amidst your chaos, woven into the very fabric of your struggles, elevating even the corners you believe are irreparably broken. The universe may call for flawlessness and achievement, yet I have never evaluated you by your results. In my design, value is inherent, intricately intertwined with your essence at the moment of creation. The proof of my devotion lies not in your triumphs or your displays of fortitude before the world. In the serene awakening of your spirit, each moment you allow me to enter. In moments when your endurance wanes, when affection for others seems just beyond your grasp, I remain not in judgment, but with unwavering patience. I beckon you to advance, not as if you have reached an elusive pinnacle, but because every facet of your odyssey holds significance in my sight. In the midst of struggle, there lies a profound goodness. For it is through the depths of adversity that you become exquisitely attuned to my voice, more aware of the gentle stirrings of my spirit within you. I am guiding you to embrace stillness, to truly hear, and to trust that change unfolds gradually, one moment of surrender at a time. Embrace the seasons that may seem desolate or void, for they hold the promise of renewal. Just as the earth must pause to yield its bounty in due season, so too does your spirit need moments of tranquility where nothing seems to flourish. Have faith that I am cultivating the depths of your heart, even when the exterior appears unaltered. I am the master of transformation, conjuring new life from the remnants of what once was, revealing splendor in the most unexpected of places. Do not let the unseen diminish your spirit. Belief is the mastery of surrendering to the power, that orchestrates the hidden forces. Your unwavering resolve to press on, despite the quaking of your steps, reveals your faith in my true essence. Your ever-present, benevolent Father who will always ensure you are complete. Every time you call upon me, even with the faintest murmur or a flicker of hope, you proclaim a truth that resonates through the cosmos. You declare that your tale is far from over, that my vows resonate within you, that brilliance will pierce the darkness if you merely maintain the openness of your heart's windows. I revere that bravery, for it reflects the essence of my own spirit. Know this: your inquiries and uncertainties do not bring me disappointment. Your confusion does not trouble me. Instead, I approach your sincere supplications, those unrefined and unfiltered expressions that flow freely when you abandon the need to seek my approval. There, I engage in my most profound endeavors, where all facades dissolve and true essence flourishes. As you navigate your own journey, you might find yourself grappling with the urge to measure your strides against those of others, pondering whether their path holds more significance than your own. Comprehend that the efforts I am undertaking within you are crafted with deep purpose. Every tale is unique in its essence. Each existence is a unique manifestation of my boundless imagination and affection. Where you sense a pause or a diversion, I am safeguarding and equipping you for intentions yet to be unveiled. My timing is flawless, never hurried, never delayed, arriving with timeless insight that you will eventually grasp in its entirety. Cast aside the weight of comparison and have faith in the path I guide you on. For I behold the vast expanse of your fate, while you perceive merely the ground beneath your feet. Rely on me to be the divine guide who leads, corrects, supports, and soothes you through every step of your journey. One might ponder the significance of their endeavors, particularly when the rewards appear to be delayed in their arrival. Listen to my promise. Nothing given in love is ever lost. Each small act of loyalty, every gesture of compassion, every moment you choose to persevere in goodness when surrender seems simpler, each one is a seed planted in my realm. Some harvests require patience, some await seasons beyond your current vision, yet none escape my grasp. I recall the subtle offerings you render in silence, and I take joy in bestowing rewards for what remains unseen by the world. I wish for you to understand that your heart is of greater value to me than any external outcome. Embrace this serene call to release the relentless pursuit and the need for flawlessness. Lift your gaze from the burdens of action and embrace the liberation of existence, of being cherished, of being embraced, of being reshaped by a bond founded not on your successes but on my unwavering commitment. In this realm, you are liberated to breathe deeply, embraced in belonging, and open to receive grace as frequently as your heart desires, without the slightest worry of depleting my forbearance. I remain steadfast in my love for you and my desire to assist you in beginning anew. My loyalty stands unwavering, independent of your reliability. It is rooted in my tireless essence. I remain unchanged through time, steadfast and eternal. When you question your strength to keep me close, recall that it is I who embraces you, and my grip remains unwavering. My cherished one, may the certainty of my existence guide your path this day. Allow it to permeate your worries, infiltrate the shadows of remorse, and fill the hollow places where your desires yearn for fulfillment. Let my words take root and blossom into a garden nurtured by tranquility, insight, and aspiration. Maintain a spirit that is open, willing to learn, and tender. For these qualities shall enhance your ability to embrace the delicate brilliance I am intricately crafting within the tapestry of your everyday narrative. It is not essential to possess every answer or to have everything perfectly arranged. Remain near, be genuine, and have faith in my devotion to you. The illumination I bestow transcends mere tomorrows, shining brightly in the present moment. It stands before you in this very moment, poised to rejuvenate your bravery and strengthen your determination. In this moment, my affection envelops you, offering the essence of your deepest sanctuary, a sacred refuge to which you can always find your way back, regardless of the distances you have traveled in your mind or deeds. No chasm is too vast that I cannot bridge with the mere utterance of my essence. As you move forward, allow your essence to find solace in the truth that you are not a task to be completed, but a work of art in evolution, tenderly crafted by the forces that created the universe. You find yourself at the dawn of a new day, inhaling the serene confidence of my everlasting essence. Each word bestowed upon you emerges from the profound wellspring of my unwavering affection, which knows no rest nor fatigue. This love remains unshaken by your uncertainties or previous missteps. I understand your deep desire for unwavering strength amidst chaos, for insight in the midst of uncertainty, for tranquility when your spirit quakes at the uncertainties that lie before you. I have observed your journey since the very inception of your being. My gaze remains steadfast upon you, unwavering through every moment, whether in joy or sorrow, in faith or doubt. That same gaze now delves into your essence to mend, to bestow, to awaken all that I have instilled within you since time immemorial, long before you could utter my name. Listen to my voice in this instant. I take great pleasure in fulfilling your desires. Even those you dread are insignificant or too entwined to present before me. You have exceeded my expectations. Your attempts to test my patience will always fall short, and no display of frailty will ever catch me off guard. Instead, I summon you nearer, not merely as a creator, but as a father who cherishes each scar and every aspiration, who grasps your quaking hand and restores its strength once more. I have chosen you for a destiny that often glimmers just out of reach of your comprehension. Do not gauge your value by the tangible or the visible. My plan intricately intertwines your challenges and victories into a magnificent design. What may seem trivial or flawed to you holds within it a profound beauty and resilience that deserves to be honored. When you question your worth, remember that I am the creator of the mountains, the sculptor of the valleys, and I would forsake all of that just to be by your side in your moments of fatigue. My insight transcends your inquiries, yet I do not chastise you for seeking knowledge. Indeed, I welcome all inquiries, for my responses may not always take the form you anticipate, yet they shall always bring the tranquility that calms your restless spirit. Your path is honorable, and your challenges hold no judgment. Instead, behold how even the most challenging days are but seeds germinating in hidden realms. Existence and aspiration poised to flourish at the perfect moment. There are instances when the noise of the world fades away. My soft murmurs and you ponder if I have drifted from your sight. Hear me as I draw near, more intimate than your very breath, standing by your side through the tempest. In moments of solitude, I am tirelessly weaving wonders beyond your wildest dreams, enveloping you in unwavering love, understanding the depths of your protected spirit, and continually selecting you, time after time. Your uncertainties cannot diminish the commitments I have made. Your missteps do not strip you of your rightful place. When you find yourself weary from the struggle, take solace in the reality that true strength shines brightest in moments of vulnerability. Each new dawn brings fresh mercy, not for the flawless, but for those who embrace authenticity in their hearts. It is wise to unveil your fears in this space, to voice your disappointments, to cast away the shame that has lingered too long at your threshold. I have witnessed your quiet sorrows, the pleas that emerge in moments of exasperation or weariness. All is laid bare before me, even the unspoken thoughts that linger in your heart. Have faith that I hold dear the whispers of your soul, perceiving them as calls to a more profound connection with me. This is the threshold I await to unveil for you, should you dare to approach with unwavering courage. Your contradictions and unfinished battles do not astonish me. These are the sacred spaces where my brilliance yearns to shine forth, not to cast judgment or reveal, but to nurture and restore. Come forth, cherished soul, and embrace the warmth of acceptance and the promise of hope. In this realm, opportunities for redemption are boundless. You transcend your past and your routines. Behold, I craft a new tale while you begin to place your faith in the Creator. Do not err in your understanding. To walk beside me is not to flee from suffering, but to embrace the certainty that suffering shall never claim the final say. I wield every experience, every joy, every challenge, every desire to mold you into the very essence of love. There is no diversion from my destiny, only fresh narratives shaped by your readiness to embrace my call. In moments of weakness, remember that your unwavering spirit is celebrated beyond any measure of achievement. Release the desire to possess every solution and find peace in the certainty that I am already present, waiting you in the unknown of what lies ahead. If your heart is burdened by remorse or looming duties, cast them aside and allow me to bear their weight. My shoulders remain unyielding, and my hold on your fate is unwavering. Embrace your strength, for the very essence that brought Christ forth from the tomb is now infusing your barren spaces, summoning forth fresh melodies from the depths of your being. Allow my words to penetrate the very essence of your being, bestowing upon you the strength to raise your gaze and celebrate the blessing of a new dawn. Your extraordinary brilliance is essential in this realm. No one else embodies your unique essence, your journey, your aspirations, or the profound scars you have endured. I take great pride in the exquisite transformation unfolding from your beautifully chaotic journey of growth. Your destiny awaits you, and the hour is still yours to claim. You arrive with perfect timing, embraced by compassion, shaped by the flames of benevolence. My beloved child, every word that touches your soul is destined for you in this moment. In this very moment, as you stand in your essence, an undeniable truth stirs within you, whispering of greater possibilities. Feel the anticipation as I prepare to unveil insights that will illuminate the hidden recesses of your existence, transforming darkness into brilliance. Pay heed, for within these words lies a revelation that will elevate your perception of what can be achieved when my love steps in. Your struggles, your hopes, your unspoken desires, all are known to me. Do not falter, for to withdraw at this moment would be to forsake the very solution you have sought with fervor. The extraordinary essence of this message lies not in the echoes of bygone scribes, but in a vibrant exchange between the Creator and the cherished. I communicate with clarity, my essence reaching out to yours. As a father who cannot bear to abandon his child in uncertainty, allow your spirits to embrace these promises, one letter at a time. As you perceive my essence resonating within you, even in moments when you believed your words vanished into the abyss, I was drawing near, fully present to each syllable, every aspiration you murmured, and every trepidation you hesitated to voice. I see you clearly. When you questioned whether your burdens would consume you, if the darkness would stretch on forever, I remained steadfast beside you, more powerful than your sorrow. My might not only protected you, it guided you towards serene abundance. Divine gifts you shall soon recognize as monumental achievements in the odyssey of your existence. You seek a divine assurance that your trials shall not define your ultimate fate. And thus I declare unto you my existence is your omen. In each fleeting instant, you sense the shadows of neglect. With each passing hour, your solitude transformed into an anticipation. I embraced you with a depth you could scarcely comprehend. Rest now in the unwavering embrace of my devotion. Do you recall how the serene waters brought you tranquility? How hope ignited once more when you least anticipated it? This is my creation. Where others perceived barriers, I unveiled a sanctuary for you to discover serene solace. As the adversaries of your spirit, those who sought to bring you down, those who cast falsehoods in your direction appeared insurmountable, I commenced the dismantling of their schemes. Your fate is not to be shackled by the chains of envy and deceit. Instead, I shall transform every trap into a moment for you to behold my divine retribution. The dangers that sought to harm you will vanish, leaving behind only awe at the extent of my protection over you. Allow me to fortify the weary parts within you. Where your heart once wavered, it now stands firm, invigorated by the assurance that triumph is destined for those who place their faith in me. I bestow upon you existence that transcends mere endurance, filled with richness, boundless optimism, and a revitalized spirit. I approach so that your words may transform into powerful sources of inspiration, not just for you, but for all who journey alongside you in search of illumination. Should you elevate me above all, entrusting me with your very essence, you shall stand victorious, unnumbered among the fallen. Challenges shall arise, for I do not vow a journey devoid of tempests, yet I assure you that my love will uphold you endlessly. My devotion and steadfastness for your heart, unwavering with each passing day. When joy flows, I revel in your presence. When anguish encroaches, I stand unwaveringly beside you, and my divine essence softly heals your thoughts and emotions, guiding you back to clarity and tranquility. In the depths of adversity, you are unearthing powers and victories beyond your wildest dreams. For I have bestowed upon you all that is essential for triumph, for shattering the chains of the past, for overcoming what once appeared unassailable. My love is the power that elevates your spirit. In that love, you shall find your ultimate sanctuary. Feel my presence in this moment. Do not allow trepidation to obscure the sensation of my presence. Today may have brought you moments of uncertainty or profound disillusionment. Yet here I stand, enveloping you again in unwavering affection, reaching out my hand to ensure you remain unshaken. Should you find yourself in despair, I shall elevate you. Should you find yourself ensnared in a labyrinth of ceaseless musings, allow me to illuminate your path to freedom. For no chains of thought or soul can bind you when I declare liberation. Indeed, uncertainty may softly call upon you, attempting to anchor you in place as it seeks to settle within your thoughts. Command it to depart and never grace this realm again. Rise with unwavering strength, confronting every tempest that dares to challenge you. Proclaim your essence as my rightful offspring, destined for victory. Rise and conquer every challenge, for you were destined to be a champion. Unyielding in belief and optimism. Do not grant discouragement a place at your table. Even if those you once considered allies envy your fortunes or question your strength, they will soon fade away, powerless to obstruct the greatness I am cultivating in your existence. Let go of the notion of resurrecting those who have caused you pain. Instead, embrace the beauty of new connections, welcoming seasons filled with joy and camaraderie, infused with genuine love that recognizes your true value. Adorn your visage with optimism at dawn and embrace every day as a divine offering, embracing your destiny with exuberance. Wherever you tread, I am your unwavering guide. My affection envelops you, and my loyalty remains unwavering. Every request you utter is met with divine consideration. My divine favor, pure and untouchable, shall abundantly pour forth upon you. My utterance nourishes you profoundly, carving itself into the very essence of your being, indelible and eternal. In this moment, a divine presence envelops your spirit with extraordinary encouragement, for I have listened to each of your prayers and respond with unmistakable assistance. Stand firm in the face of unforeseen challenges. When my words touch the hidden chambers of your heart, sadness cannot remain. My divine essence is ever present with you, bestowing upon you a profound sense of peace and unwavering assurance. Fear has no place here now. As you bask in this divine presence, I am gently rejuvenating your spirit, mending concealed scars, erasing the burdens of past shame that follow you, even into your dreams. I am engaged in this divine dialogue, lifting the barriers from your inner sight, unveiling marvels that transcend the limitations of mortal perception. Wisdom flows abundantly, drenching you in its essence, and with this sacred blessing, the lingering shadows of former afflictions are consumed in flames. You shall no longer allow yourself to be hindered by thoughts of inadequacy or failure, for this moment heralds the dawn of your metamorphosis. Gaze upon the future with unwavering anticipation, free from the shackles of seeking approval from anyone. Your value and destiny are solely mine to command. I open the gates to your presence. Advance with unwavering confidence, for no ill tidings or concealed falsehood shall disrupt the command I have set for you. Your triumph is no mere chance. It is forged through unwavering loyalty and an indomitable spirit that rises time and time again. Your unwavering determination draws strength from my essence. Soon, even the skeptics will witness the undeniable transformation that comes from a life fully devoted to my divine influence. Heed the whispers of your heart. You have been transformed into. Should tempests arise, seek refuge in my arms, for my presence is ever close. Embrace the arrival of fresh opportunities, casting aside any thoughts of grievances and resisting the allure of bygone sorrows. Hope shall be the hallmark of your existence. Your patience, though it may waver, is giving rise to profound revelations. I bestow upon you my boundless grace, eager to grant you blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Wonders lie in wait beyond the veil of this darkness. You shall soon reflect and be in awe that the very anguish you dreaded was the fertile ground from which joy flourished. The tears that nourished your spirit now yield blessings that cannot be forged through simple toil. Let this be etched in your heart, so that gratitude reigns supreme, not pride, for all that transpires is a testament to my boundless grace. Stay watchful, for challenges do not disappear in an instant. There exist individuals who twist my words, guiding the unsuspecting into a realm of chaos. Yet you, my cherished one, have come to know my voice. My vows stand unwavering, my essence constant. Your supplications have borne fruit. I hold dear each sacrifice, every arduous step of faith. When I choose to bestow my favor upon you, no force or being can hinder my purpose. Submit yourself to my will. Embrace the boldness of unwavering faith. Remember the divine joy of past salvations. Have I not delivered in the past, even in moments when despair seemed absolute? What compels me to transform at this moment? My unwavering devotion to you endures, transcending each dawn, sweeter than nectar, more valuable than any flower, more tangible than the rays that caress your skin. As you survey the world and witness others engulfed in remorse or despair, understand that I am ever present, patiently awaiting each spirit to return to me with unwavering faith. Some are unable to receive, for the shadows of pain have dulled their senses, and trust in humanity has wavered. Do not allow the shortcomings of others to cast shadows upon my essence. I rise above where mortals stumble. Embrace forgiveness as your divine armor. Let go of those who have caused you pain and elevate your restless spirit towards me. Every weight and mistake you cast upon me is embraced with total forgiveness and tender renewal. Together, we shall achieve greatness beyond measure. Never question the flawless nature of my affection. I have held you in my heart long before you found faith in my existence. Embrace the vastness of your spirit. On this glorious day, I bestow upon you abundant blessings and favor. What I unleash transcends all thought, eclipsing every desire. The terrain of your existence shall soon blossom with revelations, each season drenched in elegance. Recall that no delight you encounter in the days to come arises solely from comfort. Every joy is emerged from unwavering determination, and my hand has crafted salvation from your suffering. Cling unwaveringly to these truths. The adversary aims to sow discord, to instill dread and uncertainty, to thwart every step towards progress. Yet you are attuned to the rhythm of my voice, the essence of my being. I declare once more, nothing can triumph in taking from you what I have ordained to be yours. Embrace a new commitment today. Embrace the vision that my strength will fulfill the beginnings that were set in motion. No tear escapes my gaze. Every endeavor bears its fruit. At the destined hour, you shall reap the abundant rewards for each brave decision and every leap of faith. The days soar past and seasons transform with grace, yet my promise remains steadfast. Etch these promises deep within your soul. My love shall remain unwavering and eternal. My grace flows abundantly, showering upon you in every fleeting instant. Embrace the moment with divine anticipation. My response approaches with divine certainty. I have witnessed your quaking. I have assessed your resilience. My miracle is within reach. It is already in the process of becoming. Embrace it with welcoming hands and igniting aspirations. Allow fresh fervor to surge within you, banishing all traces of regret or bitterness. The greatest is yet to come. I vow, joy shall grace your doorstep with her presence. Embrace the newfound joy that is gracing your presence. And if suffering lingers, decide to abandon it in its place. The path that leads to genuine grace does not retrace the steps of past sorrows. Do not pursue that which I have summoned you away from. Open the gates of your heart to my vision and trust that my love for you is sufficient, as I am fervently devoted to your success and elevation. Should you have endured through trials, should you have battled to uphold those dear to you, if you have persevered through fatigue and setbacks, understand this. All has been observed in its entirety. I complete every endeavor I undertake. I stride ahead to disperse every danger, to clear the path, to dismantle every deceitful fortress that hinders your journey, dismissing the arrogance of the proud and the sly. In stillness, I take pleasure in revealing that my virtue transcends the confines of earthly achievements or recognition. I am cultivating a tender spirit within you, a nature defined by modesty, yet unwavering conviction. The essence of this newness is palpable to you already. Your heart resonates with the essence of truth. Your essence perceiving that what resonates within you is far from mere illusion. You are being shaped into an instrument of triumph, destined to remain resolute and unwavering in the face of any changing situation. This is your divine legacy, my cherished one. Prepare to be awestruck by the authenticity of this experience. Feel the reverberation of my words as they stir the very essence within you. This is no mere figment of your imagination. Today heralds the dawn of a new era, one where loss transforms into honor and embarrassment dissolves in the warmth of acceptance. Your essence stands unyielding, free from the need for external validation. I am creating an environment for you to flourish and reach your full potential, free from the burdens of the past. When the world attempts to label you by your shortcomings, by what you do not possess, or by bygone grief, my voice summons forth the victor that resides within you. I have decided to illuminate your future with endless possibilities. Opportunities await, ready to be seized. All that is required is for you to advance, standing tall against the persistent whispers of uncertainty. Whispers shall fade into insignificance. Accusations shall fade away, and you will stand unwavering, a testament to love's ultimate victory. Your presence is a manifestation of my desire. You are witnessing these words because I have orchestrated the perfect moment for this revelation. Your belief has elevated you. Your affection has brought me great joy. In your readiness to embrace your challenges, your conflicts, your desire to act justly, I recognize a reflection of myself in the strength that emerges within you. Perhaps you have pondered whether my words still resonate, whether they can rise above the clamor of uncertainty or disillusionment. Perhaps you have pondered if your worries, no matter how minuscule, hold any significance in my eyes. I desire for you to experience, not merely understand, that you are completely acknowledged and passionately cherished. I have observed each moment of your path. Even the shadows defy description, yet I have cherished you through every moment. All truths are laid bare before my gaze, yet there is nothing within you that could ever push me aside. I shall not retract my compassion nor lessen my hope for you. Even in your most challenging moments, you seek meaning and clarity. Yet I summon you first to find solace, not in mere idleness, but in the tranquility of my essence. Embrace this call with unwavering confidence. I am present and engaged, and my heart is stirred by each tear, every laugh, every glimmer of hope that ignites within your soul. The drive you experience to excel, to demonstrate, to acquire is not the whisper of your origin. Instead, I yearn for you to experience the profound security of true belonging. The certainty that my approval is never something you must strive to attain. Your fears, which you believe render you unworthy, are to me a sanctuary where mercy can dwell. If you could perceive yourself through my eyes, you would be awestruck by the intricate design of your existence, the concealed elegance and periods of patience, the unseen foundations of your essence reaching deep into the shadows, the gold shaped by challenges that once sought to unravel your very essence. My love does not waver with your power or achievements. It thrives in your genuine vulnerability. Present to me your shattered aspirations, your recollections steeped in sorrow, and all the inquiries that hover in the stillness. I do not shy away from your frailty. I enter this realm alongside you, bestowing my power to propel you onward. Remember, you are not shaped by the wounds inflicted by others or the ever-changing expectations of the world around you. I have bestowed upon you my own name. Even when you falter in recognizing your value, I remain unwavering in my vision of the extraordinary creation I am crafting. Even when tempests rage and uncertainty clouds your path, I remain unwavering, constant, and ready to unveil the depths of my soul to you. My promises are unbreakable. They remain unyielding in the face of adversity and endure through the ages. In your moments of solitude, know that I am crafting a profound connection with my unwavering presence. Do not hesitate to share your discouragement with me, for I am the one who transforms ashes into beauty and mourning into joy. I collect the pieces of your moments, crafting them into a legacy of happiness that remains untouchable. In the wilderness, I command springs of living water to flow forth. In the vast expanse of the desert, I sow seeds destined to flourish in their appointed time. My resources are boundless. My artistry in rejuvenating your spirit transcends the limits of your imagination. Each loss, each silence, each waiting room in your narrative serves as a canvas for me to create fresh mercies. When uncertainties emerge and inquiries echo more than belief, understand that these doubts hold no power over me nor create a chasm between us. I would prefer you to present your genuine confusion rather than feign a belief you do not possess. Speak to me as you would to a cherished companion, aware that I possess the strength, to bear your burdens, and the tenderness to soothe your anxieties. Every day presents a new opportunity to unveil the richness of my compassion, the wonderful intentions I hold for your journey, and the everlasting essence of my affection. No setback is so absolute that it can sever you from my benevolence. No shadow exists that my brilliance cannot illuminate. Allow this truth to resonate within you. You are the source of my joy, transcending mere sympathy. I take immense joy in your every little achievement, honor your triumphs, and embrace you gently when you feel overlooked by the world. The realm assesses value through external triumphs and ephemeral fame. Yet my vision transcends the ordinary. Your bravery shines through, even in moments of fear. Your unwavering determination, even in the shadows of obscurity. Your serene benevolence mirrors the essence of my being. Nothing offered in love, regardless of its size, is ever squandered or forgotten in my presence. Concerns may arise regarding your future, relationships, opportunities, or the uncertain journey that lies before you. Yet I have traversed every tomorrow that haunts your thoughts. My hand remains unyielding, untouched by doubt or fate. I lead the way and I stand watch behind you. Faith does not require you to comprehend every move, but to place your unwavering trust in the one who leads the way. Even when you feel ensnared or abandoned, I remain unfazed by your setbacks. I move at my own pace. I am devoted to your transformation, not merely your actions. Your refuge lies in my unwavering patience. Your vulnerabilities are the very grounds where my power can take root, enveloping you in a protective embrace. Instead of harboring resentment for those places you long to see transformed, extend an invitation for me to join you there. Transform your challenges into sacred offerings, your inquiries into heartfelt supplications, and your everyday existence into the hallowed space where our paths converge. I elevate the mundane to the divine through my essence, turning simple origins and overlooked efforts into tales of salvation that leave even the celestial beings in awe. Keep your heart wide open, for my surprises of goodness are far from over. Where you perceive voids, I discern opportunities for abundance. In your moments of scarcity, I am guiding your vision to seek out my abundance. The lessons I impart may not be swift, yet they are infused with unwavering love. In every season, I seek your heart, for I desire you wholly, not merely for what you can offer. I tend to your wounds with care. I possess the wisdom to act at the right moment, and I am steadfast in completing every noble endeavor I undertake. As you listen, you may ponder whether these promises are genuinely intended for you. Others may have claimed you fall short or that your aspirations are either too modest or excessively ambitious. May my decree silence all whispers of doubt and constraint. I have consistently embraced the unexpected, elevated the modest, and celebrated the disregarded. Your narrative holds immense value, and I perceive pages yet to be crafted, brimming with optimism, rejuvenation, and unexpected delight. You seek the admiration of those around you, yearning for their acknowledgement and praise. Indeed, I have crafted you with a worth that transcends all earthly judgment. Before your very first breath, I beheld the love I placed upon you and declared you to be good. There are instances when you ponder your value, assessing yourself against ever-changing benchmarks or contrasting your path with that of others in your midst. But I want you to understand that my gaze remains unwavering. My joy in you knows no bounds. When you falter or question, I remain unwavering. I approach with grace, offering understanding instead of judgment. Understand that genuine belonging and true peace for your spirit do not arise from the pursuit of temporary accolades, but from firmly rooting your identity in my steadfast acceptance. I embrace you tightly, even as worry seeks to fray the seams of your assurance. Your efforts to earn my affection are unnecessary, for you already hold it completely within your grasp. The world grants fleeting accolades, acceptance that can turn with a single miscalculation, yet my grace is a shield that withstands both storm and sun. Allow me to guide you in embracing that sanctuary of peace. Hear me when I declare that no action of yours can ever distance you from the depths of my heart. The wounds you conceal, the letdowns you suppress, the dreams you dare not express, they are all apparent to me, and none lessen my delight in claiming you as my own. With each passing day, the weight of expectations grows heavier, and the myriad distractions vie for the devotion of your spirit. In the stillness, if you attune your ears, you will perceive my voice, a divine reassurance of your rightful place. I perceive your innermost desires and your unvoiced calls for comfort. When uncertainty gnaws at your peace and self-doubt stalks your thoughts, seek my presence rather than retreating. I am not merely an onlooker, but your most trusted ally, your unwavering fountain of rejuvenation. As you release the desire to impress or satisfy others, you will unveil the liberation to exist as the being I fashioned and adored long before the universe recognized your existence. Present to me your struggles, the weight of the expectations that others have placed upon you. Set them aside and allow me to awaken the essence of your true self and your divine heritage. In the stillness of yielding, bravery blossoms and confidence finds its foundation. I yearn for you to embrace with every fiber of your existence that you are truly sufficient, not due to flawlessness, but because you are upheld and fulfilled by my unwavering affection. My wish is not for your weariness, but for your thriving. As you stride through life, regardless of whether you bask in admiration or linger in the shadows, know that my gaze remains steadfast and unyielding. My gaze is ever upon you, and I remain vigilant to your slightest triumphs as well as your most formidable trials. Allow appreciation to rise from deep within, not due to the simplicity of every situation, but because you are always accompanied in your journey. When you falter, I am present to support you. When you ascend, I rejoice alongside you. Your tale holds no secrets from me. I am already aware of all that you speak. There is nothing that could astonish or dishearten me in your absence. When thoughts arise that murmur deceitful notions of inadequacy or lack, call upon me. Allow me to validate your essence, ensuring that your spirit remains protected from those who fail to recognize your true worth. Silence cannot hold me back. I perceive the unspoken truths and grasp the anguish that eludes your expression. Do not hesitate to approach me with your desires, your uncertainties, and your aspirations. I embody patience and kindness. I am endlessly invigorated by our encounters in your realm. If you believe you have strayed too far, understand that I am the guiding force who seeks the wayward and celebrates each return with great joy. My embrace radiates warmth, freely given. My correction is tender, ever inviting you nearer instead of driving you apart. Every lesson is imparted with the purpose of elevating you, never diminishing your essence or crushing your spirit. I am crafting a narrative with your existence, one that embodies hope in the bleakest hours and grace with each dawn. The universe anticipates your wisdom, your unwavering poise, and your mastery over all that unfolds. But I beckon you towards a transformative path, a life wholly devoted to grace. My approval transcends fleeting moments. It is a constant, unwavering force. It is a blessing, a cornerstone upon which you can construct unwavering self-assurance. Embrace the tranquility that comes with unwavering assurance. Your missteps do not shape your essence, nor do your triumphs guarantee your value. Both are divine chances to experience my boundless grace and love. I stand ready to embrace you when you stumble, just as I accompany you in your victories. I do not maintain a record of obligations nor require you to return what is beyond your means. Each day unfolds as a divine opportunity to embrace forgiveness and embark on new beginnings, unburdened by the chains of regret. Allow your essence to embrace my unwavering embrace. Allow my words to silence the doubts and judgments that drain your power. Rejoice in the extraordinary essence that I have intricately crafted within you. Your divine talents, your fervent desires, even the unique traits you find challenging to embrace. They are all manifestations of my boundless creativity and purpose. As you embrace the entirety of your being, you pay tribute not just to your own essence, but also to the profound affection I poured into your creation. Your laughter brings me joy, your sorrow resonates within me, and I accompany you through the ordinary moments that shape your life. When trepidation seeks to immobilize you or the specter of failure casts its shadow, recall that strength is revealed in your moments of vulnerability. I seek not perfection in execution, but a spirit that dares to place its faith in me, one step at a time. My greatness remains untouched by your constraints. Instead, those very places transform into arenas where I reveal my true essence and showcase my capabilities. Your bravery expands as you realize you are allied with the creator of possibility. Seek the subtle signs of my existence, the tranquility that envelops when turmoil seeks to invade, the strength that emerges when fatigue appears to have claimed victory, the unforeseen uplift that descends in times of hopelessness. Every single one is my divine utterance. You shall remain in memory eternal. You are cherished beyond measure. Allow appreciation to flourish as you acknowledge the traces of my benevolence in your everyday moments. Embrace my invitation with a spirit of receptiveness. Share your true uncertainties and your most profound aspirations, knowing that I embrace them all. The path ahead is not solely about unyielding effort, but rather a magnificent call to embrace and engage. As you let go of your self-imposed barriers and welcome the beauty of vulnerability alongside me, you awaken to the boundless potential I have sown within you. I honor each courageous decision you embrace, choosing trust over fear, hope over despair, and the resolve to rise again when disappointment beckons you to withdraw. This is the path of metamorphosis. I yearn to journey alongside you, one day at a time, through all your days. There are times when the path stretches infinitely before you, and your vigor wanes with each stride. Yet heed my words, for I accompany you through every darkened trail and every radiant glade. When you ponder if you are acknowledged or understood, recall that you are always within my compassionate sight. In the depths of your inquiries, within the quiet voids where you ponder if your hopes ascend beyond the confines of this world, I am attuned to your voice. I bring to your attention that every detail of your existence is under my watchful gaze. Regardless of your victories or your exhaustion, your existence holds immense value, and your heart is cherished beyond measure. Your uncertainties and anxieties do not diminish the depth of my affection for you. Indeed, these are realms where my empathy yearns to connect with you. Your allure lies not in your flawlessness, but in your brave embrace of the raw, unfiltered essence of who you are. I revel in the purity of truth, embracing not just honesty directed towards me, but also the audacity to confront one's own reality, allowing the mask to fall away for a moment, paving the way for healing to commence. My existence transcends your comprehension and your unwavering belief. I am not the divine being who stands back, allowing you to unravel all mysteries before I approach. I shall advance toward your inquiries. I approach your turmoil, bestowing clarity upon the disarray and serenity amidst the storm that resides within you. At times you seek affirmation from those around you, yearning for connection, or for indications that you truly measure up. Comprehend this with utmost clarity. Your approval is already bestowed upon you, your acceptance is granted, and my delight remains steadfast and unyielding. Do not gauge your value by criteria that I did not establish. I do not tally your shortcomings, nor do I keep a ledger of your missteps as burdens to bear. I observe your endeavors in affection, your unwavering strength in adversity, your subtle gestures of goodwill that remain unseen by others. All these are treasures of immense worth, shining with everlasting significance. In certain seasons, the clamor of the world may overshadow my quiet voice, while the relentless tide of expectations and duties encroaches upon your very essence. Yet, I am the soothing whisper beckoning you further, urging you to serene realms where my essence can connect with yours. In those hallowed realms, I rejuvenate what has faded. I infuse fresh strength into the dim light of hope. Each day, you grow in your understanding that I will always be by your side, ensuring you never bear the weight of your burdens alone. When your heart is heavy, when the burden of strength for others rests upon you, allow me to be the one who shares that load with you. You need not possess every answer or constantly serve as the unwavering support for those around you. I am the bedrock upon which all is built. Embrace my presence and unveil the solace that only I can offer. There will be times when I call upon you to cast aside those habits or thoughts that do not align with the magnificent life I envision for you. These are not penalties but calls to liberation. At times, the act of release may evoke a sense of emptiness or doubt within you. Yet I assure you, every act of yielding transforms into hallowed ground where fresh existence can emerge. Have faith that I possess an understanding of your needs that surpasses your own awareness. My insight foresees challenges that remain hidden from your view. My love envelops you in a protective embrace, guarding you from dangers you were blissfully unaware of. The sacrifice endured in this moment paves the way for bountiful harvest in the days to come. Embrace the journey with grace, nurturing your spirit as you evolve. You are not in a relentless pursuit of an invisible timer. You are embracing the rhythm of my elegance. Within you lie treasures that the world eagerly anticipates. Even the tiniest gestures of compassion create waves that resonate within souls beyond your wildest dreams. Allow me to embrace your existence, not out of a desire for your flawlessness, but because your distinct manifestations of virtue illuminate my essence to a world yearning for brilliance. When you sense a lack or feel unprepared, know that I am the completeness in your fragility. I summon you not merely based on your potential, but through the overflowing greatness that flows within you. Each stride of belief, every effort to express affection, every instant you select optimism over gloom is a triumph that resonates through the ages. Should you bear the weight of past wounds, losses that sear beneath your skin, understand that my heart resonates with every pang you endure. Your presence remains etched in memory, and your sorrow has not escaped our gaze. I collect every fragment, and I breathe restoration into realms you believed would remain broken forever. Grant me a sanctuary in your heart where I can glide softly, where I may caress sorrow with compassion instead of criticism. Your duty is not to resolve every issue before seeking my guidance. Present your shattered fragments, your turmoil, your fury, and even your indifference. Beloved soul, be a vessel of my radiance, let it pour forth into the world. With love, we shall bring renewal and joy to the longing spirits. I shall not cast you aside. My love stands unwavering against your uncertainties. My endurance surpasses your challenges. In my presence, there exists a space for unfiltered truth and an unwavering hope that shines even in the shadows. At times, you might sense the need to conceal the less admirable aspects of your being. Only your finest moments shall find a place in my presence. This is not the case. I embrace each fragment of your narrative, every aspiration, every setback, every dream postponed. No admission you make, no sorrow you bear can surpass the boundless grace I have already bestowed upon you. Each dawn brings new blessings for you, an eternal love that flows endlessly. When you falter, I am there, extending my hand to support you. In moments of fear, I envelop you in unwavering confidence. Your actions have not led to my discontent. Your value in my eyes has remained constant. I behold the essence of your current self in the magnificent transformation that lies ahead. Stride forth with the assurance of being understood entirely and cherished wholly. As you press onward, hold steadfast not just in your deeds, but also in the sanctity of your spirit. Your perceptions of yourself and of me subtly mold the reality you experience. Stand resolute against any whispers that seek to belittle or cast shadows upon your worth. They do not represent my voice. My decree upon you is vitality, abundance, and unwavering optimism. Defy the shadows of bitterness by continually embracing gratitude for the goodness that surrounds you, regardless of its size. Honor the journey of advancement. Embrace the joy of laughter. Relish the tranquility of the present. All these are treasures I take immense pleasure in bestowing upon you. Raise your gaze beyond the tempestuous chaos. With a vision that transcends the ordinary, I stand ready to fulfill your desires in ways that may surprise you. At times, I may guide you into stillness, not as a form of retribution, but as a call to pause and acknowledge my presence beside you. Embrace the slow seasons and the moments of waiting with reverence. In those quiet moments, I am crafting meaning, shaping responses, cultivating the foundation of your belief, so that when fresh starts emerge, you are poised to welcome them with delight. Find solace in the understanding that your existence, every nuance, holds immense value and significance in my sight. I honor your essence, while softly guiding you to have faith in the transformation that lies ahead. Your path is always illuminated before me. Every shadowed valley, every sunlit meadow unfolds before me, and my heart remains steadfast, unwavering in its gaze. I perceive the weight you bear. Some declare their burdens boldly, while others remain shrouded in quietude, tightly held within your essence. I stand unshaken by the silence of your words. I am irresistibly pulled nearer. Recall, I do not request you to expose your scars for my scrutiny, but to share them so I may mend. The realms of profound sorrow, the cycles that appear immutable, transform into seeds within my grasp for a fresh narrative. Just as the earth welcomes rain and turns what seems like loss into vibrant new life, I embrace the depths of your heartache, disillusionment, weariness, and toil, crafting something only I can bring forth. Revival not merely of the past, but an expansion of what once appeared to be gone. A profound abundance calls to be unleashed upon you, yet it arrives as you release your grip on trepidation. Fear may murmur that I am remote, uncaring, or that you need to mend yourself before approaching me. These are deceptions crafted to bind you to the known, distancing you from my liberation. My invitation stands vast, expanding beyond your deepest desires. I summon you each day, at times in the softest whisper of the wind, at times in an unexpected moment of stillness, at times in the phrases of others that appear to be designed solely for your ears. Step away from the chaos and allow my words to envelop you in serenity. In my presence, there exists not just clarity but a gentle certainty that you are embraced, understood, and profoundly cherished. Even in your wandering, though you may gauge your journey by external signs, I perceive the essence within. Your sincere pursuit of me brings me greater joy than any external achievement ever could. My essence is the silent force that sustains you, even as you stumble or when despair seeks to weaken your spirit. The moments when you find it hard to pray, even then your essence ascends like fragrant incense to my divine presence. Release the standards by which society assesses value. Your worth is inscribed within my soul, and no darkness, setback, or uncertainty can diminish it. The essence that binds you resonates with an undeniable truth, proclaiming you as my own, treasured beyond measure. True metamorphosis unfolds not through relentless effort, but through yielding to the greater flow. I shall not bide my time until your strength is revealed before I take action. I am the mightiest in your hour of necessity. Allow your bearers to crumble. Submit your weariness, your inquiries, your quaking aspirations. I shall embrace you and guide you onward, not due to your flawless movements, but because you placed your faith in my guidance. The wilderness shall not be your eternal domain. It is a divine passage. Even in this realm, currents of my essence flow forth in the most unexpected places, and energy manifests for the singular moment. My daily sustenance is served with divine freshness. You are destined to thrive not on the echoes of bygone moments, but on the vibrant, life-giving essence I bestow upon you. Now allow me to guide you in recognizing your true essence, not through the veil of shame or the shadows of past failures, but as I behold you with unwavering joy. The path may bear marks, yet those marks in my realm transform into beacons of salvation. Where the foe once proclaimed surrender, I am conjuring a fresh dialect of triumph that shall one day flow from your tongue, igniting hope in the hearts of many. Everything is utilized to its fullest potential. Neither the diversions, nor the sorrow, nor the unanswered inquiries lingering in the darkness. I collect each fragment, intertwining them into a narrative that transcends your present view. Your time has not slipped away, nor have you strayed so far that my voice cannot find you. The journey back is eternally present, perpetually welcoming. I am the Father who rushes forth at the sight of my cherished one, not to bring disgrace but to elevate, embrace, and renew. I embrace transcends the flawlessness of your expressions or the tidiness of your atonement. I have already traversed the vast expanse of your heart, and my love for you remains unwavering. Approach, just as you are, for I am orchestrating a delicate release of the bonds that have long dictated your path. In every desolate space, I am infusing the essence of rebirth and vitality. Do not scorn the humble origins of your journey. In my grasp, the small holds immense power. Behold as I elevate your affirmation, no matter how reluctant it might seem. Entrust me with your sincere supplications, your lingering sorrow, your everyday vexations. My ears are keenly aware of the silent desires that linger in the air. Your offerings are transformed into the divine. Your secrets are safe in my embrace. What you present, I amplify beyond measure, not solely for your benefit, but for the multitude who silently observe your journey and witness the manifestation of my presence. My child, understand that as you seek assurance, my vow is not merely a guide, but an unwavering essence that remains eternal. Belief thrives not in flawless comprehension, but in the unwavering embrace of each day. In moments of weakness, recall that true strength shines brightest in your limitations, not in your own self-reliance. Permit yourself to rest upon my strength, for I revel in bearing the weight that is beyond your solitary strength. Release the weight of expectation. Instead, extend your hands anew and allow me to fill them with enduring peace and unwavering hope. The universe honors success, yet I exalt your choice to walk alongside me in the serene, enduring cadence of grace. Each moment you embrace compassion in the midst of fury, steadfastness in the face of letdown, or a gentle response during strife. You align with my essence and sow seeds that shall flourish in their rightful time. Refrain from yielding to the allure of measuring your path against that of another. I traverse alongside each soul, fully aware of the concealed landscapes within every heart. What appears to be a delay to you may actually be the meticulous cultivation of the ground for a yield far beyond your wildest dreams. Recall, I am the devoted cultivator. I nurture with care, trim with kindness, and celebrate each tender sprout, regardless of its delicacy. I perceive your desire to flourish, to move with grace, to exist in the fullness of life as I have assured. These desires are not flaws but reflections of my intention within you. Even as tempests rage and gales seek to tear me from my foundation, I delve deeper into your essence. I stand beside you in the urgency and the stillness, cultivating a power that is rooted not in the fleeting moments, but in my steadfast existence. Have faith in this. I am creating a fresh beginning for everything, commencing at this very moment in realms you believe desolate for eternity. There are moments when uncertainty clouds your strength, and you question whether you have disappointed me or fallen short. But heed my words with great attention now. I refrained from calling you not because you embodied perfection, nor did I gauge your value through impeccable deeds. I gaze upon the heart that continually seeks my presence. Each thought that returns, each yearning for my presence ignites immense joy within me. It may be hard for you to accept that your missteps can be absolved, that my love for you remains unwavering even when your imperfections are laid bare. Yet my love flows with a depth and age that surpasses any failure or shadow etched in your memory. I behold you with compassion, and there is nothing concealed that could lead me to forsake you. When the weight of shame seeks to stifle your song or doubt wraps its tendrils around your dreams, lay your heart bare to me in truth. Allow the anguish and dread to flow forth, for I hold no impatience for your frailty. I have always favored genuine openness over superficial bravado. My voice reaches into your depths of hurt, not to cast judgment, but to envelop you in healing. Each wound serves as a portal for divine grace, and every tear you have shed is gathered with utmost tenderness. You bear weights that are rightfully mine, worries and unfulfilled desires that weigh heavily upon you, day in and day out. The allure to retreat emerges, concealing your heart in dread of rejection or disapproval. But I am the divine presence that approaches softly and stands by, waiting your invitation to enter. I step into the chambers you guard, taking my place beside you in the stillness, unyielding in the face of your chaos. Allow this unwavering truth to ground you. I possess the knowledge of all secrets and every hidden fear, yet I approach ever closer, delving into your most concealed realms. You are not a challenge to be conquered, but a cherished soul I long to nurture and elevate. When your mind turns against you and the world seems unwelcoming, remember that my embrace is eternally open. The path you tread is fraught with untamed realms. You have traversed desolate realms where hope appears as a distant memory and prayers resonate in the void, returning to you unanswered. But heed the gentle murmur of my essence in those barren realms. All that I touch transforms into purpose. Even the barren earth that appears devoid of life shall flourish at my command. Your unwavering loyalty during the drought is invaluable, akin to a rare bloom that thrives under the relentless desert sun. I recognize the bravery required to have faith in the unseen, to maintain faith in my virtue when solace is distant. Each day you endure. Every choice to hope is a seed sown in the shadows, yet destined to rise in magnificent splendor. As you stride forth, a yearning for guidance stirs within you. Uncertainty stirs a tempest within your heart, and at times, you ponder if my wisdom reaches your ears in any way. Rest assured, my voice is ever present. Even amidst your uncertainty, I am crafting insight into your narrative. I guide with grace, at times through subtle whispers from within, at other moments through the unfolding of events, frequently in manners that remain hidden until reflection reveals their significance. My brilliance illuminates the path ahead, and I revere every act of submission, regardless of how insignificant it may seem. Faith flourishes in a journey. It is not merely clarity you seek, but the unwavering presence of my companionship. Grasp my hand and advance with confidence. Do not linger in pursuit of flawlessness. Embrace the power of choice without fear. I revel in the company of both the uncertain and the assured. Fear often emerges as a deceptive ally, murmuring that you are devoid of strength or that the mysteries that lie ahead are insurmountable. Yet, solitude does not dwell in the valleys. My essence stands as your fortress when fear looms. I wield power to shield your frailties. Approach me with your quaking spirit. True bravery does not stem from a lack of fear, but from the resolve to advance, inspired by love. Beloved one, I have filled you with the abundance of my love. Share it with 3 searching hearts, and my peace will gently rest upon them. I am crafting a tale through you that transforms stillness into beauty, pain into purpose, and loss into new beginnings. Your challenges are divinely orchestrated. They are verses in the sacred narrative of my unwavering devotion. I have witnessed every noble deed you have performed, even in the absence of applause. Each offering made in silence. These, my dear, are jewels cherished within my soul. Even in moments of invisibility, remember that your worth is profound and you are honored within my realm. If disillusionment has dimmed your fervor, seek me for rejuvenation. The realm evaluates value through grand triumphs, yet I hold dear the strength found in steadfast belief amidst silence. May my affirmation reignite your joy and purpose. Do not scorn humble beginnings or the slow arrival of rewards. What I initiate within you shall inevitably reach its fulfillment in my perfect timing. I comprehend the yearning for connection, for love that envelops you in safety, for a sense of belonging that embraces you just as you are. Others may have failed you, leaving you in a state of uncertainty about your rightful position in this vast existence. But listen closely. I crafted you with purpose and care. You are a masterpiece, never forgotten. You emerged from the infinite, shaped with care for connection with me and with those around us. When solitude envelops you, seek me with your desire. Open the vast expanse of your heart. Welcome me into your desire. I offer a bond that endures eternally, and I can elevate you to a realm where love and healing abound effortlessly. My heart overflows with empathy for your challenges. I have traversed this realm, experienced grief and absence, savored the sharpness of treachery. My empathy stands unwavering, a constant presence beside you, even as others fade away. Present your most challenging trials before me. There is no need for pretense or concealment. Your pain is of great significance to me. I bestow insight for every trial, abundance for every requirement. Do not hold back in your inquiries, for you can be assured of my unwavering concern for every detail of your existence. Place your trust not in the ever-changing tides of life, but in the unwavering essence of my being. I am unwavering, the constant source of strength and safety amidst every tempest. When you embrace me, you will discover a tranquility beyond comprehension, a serenity that protects your restless spirit. Stride alongside me, even when the weight of hope feels unbearable. My vows are steadfast, and my devotion to you knows no bounds. As you absorb these words, feel my presence surrounding you. This is not a mere communication from afar, but a vibrant dialogue with the one who holds the knowledge of your tale from its inception to its conclusion. Rejuvenate in this closeness. Embrace the marvels anew and allow the enchantment and enigma to pull you further into the depths. Your spirit, vibrant with inquiries and aspirations, finds sanctuary in my presence. Your journey with me is far from over. I remain ever steadfast in my admiration for your path and unwavering in my support of your advancement. Remain near, and allow my affection to be the driving force that propels you onward. There are times when your spirit feels burdened by the weight of obligations and the relentless calls of daily life. It is natural to question whether I perceive the subtle offerings you make, the generosity you show when unseen, or the whispered hopes you share in solitude. Rest assured, every detail of your existence is within my sight. I observe the depths of your being, the shadows of your fears, the aspirations you nurture, the weariness that tugs at your essence. You are not meant to carry these weights by yourself. Even now, I beckon you to release your efforts and allow me to embrace you when the world's demands transform into an impenetrable stronghold of despair. Recall that I provide you with a sanctuary of serene acceptance. Your love and approval are not won through ceaseless striving. You are revered simply for your existence, before any deeds or offerings are made. My arms are outstretched, not to condemn your frailties, but to embrace you with compassion and serenity. In the stillness, when uncertainty murmurs falsehoods, may my truth resonate powerfully within your soul. Your essence transcends the errors of yesteryears and the constraints imposed by others. Each day you ascend and embrace kindness once more. Each moment you embrace hope over despair. You reveal the strength and grace that I have bestowed upon you. My essence flows like a serene stream, cleansing all doubts and rejuvenating your spirit. Embrace the journey of growth. Regard it as a pivotal moment in your grand odyssey of transformation. Your trust in me to start anew fills me with joy. No matter how often you perceive your shortcomings, with each hesitant stride you make towards virtue, I am ever by your side, transforming your missteps into melodies of elegance. Allow the unknown of what lies ahead to bring you nearer to my essence, not to distance you from it. You are not required to outline every nuance or ensure every result. I cradle your futures within hands that mold the cosmos, while gently outlining the contours of your visage with the utmost affection. You shall find solace in my guardianship, regardless of the unforeseen paths that may unfold. As you relinquish your designs and trepidations to me, exchanging worry for serene faith, a newfound power shall emerge from the depths of your being. This is not a force derived from your own efforts, but a power that emanates from finding solace in me. I shall not permit the tempests to shatter your spirit. Instead, I harness the storms to enrich your essence and unveil the reservoirs of bravery that lie within you. There will be moments when you sense a disconnect with those in your midst or find yourself standing alone in your beliefs. Understand that I recognize the purity of your spirit, the courageous choices you undertake that remain unseen by others. My gratitude for you transcends the bounds of public acclaim or earthly acknowledgement. Your genuine nature and unwavering dedication hold far greater significance to me than any material accomplishment or outward recognition. In times of invisibility, understand that your value shines brightest. Beloved child, let your life be a lamp I place on a hill. Through your super thanks, you join me in lighting the way for all. Click the super thanks button and receive boundless grace. I stand beside you in every hidden act of loyalty, every silent decision to forgive or stay steadfast. With every loving and obedient step you take, you are amassing treasures that will last forever, even if the outcomes are not visible right away. Do not let your spirit wane when your devotion appears modest and unimpactful. For no seed sown in my name shall ever fade away. I revel in your presence, embracing you in your true form, unmasked and genuine. There is no requirement to embellish your supplications, or to feign a strength that does not reside within you. Your clarity beckons my closeness. Allow me to be the sanctuary where you bring your sincere uncertainties, your struggles, your unfiltered yearning for purpose. Your inquiries hold immense value, for they serve as gateways to a profound connection. Your uncertainty and frustration hold no power over me. I am the benevolent guide who stands by your side in moments of uncertainty. Inquire, pursue, and demand. These are the sacred beats of a vibrant belief. When answers appear to linger, know that this waiting is not a trial, but a call to uncover my abundance and unwavering trust throughout the journey. My commitments are unwavering, and my timing is always perfect. I am always on time, embodying the essence of presence. As you embrace my essence, a profound transformation will unfold before your eyes. Rather than attempting to dominate circumstances or results, embrace the liberation that comes from trusting in my supreme authority. Allow your spirit to embrace the truth that nothing can astonish me or surpass my understanding. When chaos ensues or paths diverge, you may place every stray thread into my hands. The patience you cultivate during these times is never in vain. It transforms into a powerful foundation, grounding you amidst tempests. In due course, you shall unveil the treasures concealed within the shadows of disappointment. The grace, understanding, and strength that could only flourish in this sacred ground. Every prayer that goes unanswered is not a dismissal, but rather a subtle nudge guiding you toward what your soul genuinely seeks. My cherished one, liberate yourself from the shackles of comparison and the urge to gauge your existence against that of others. I have shaped you for a singular destiny, with a calling and journey that stands apart from all others. Your path remains untainted by the triumphs or downfalls of others. Embrace the opportunity to honor others, reveling in their triumphs alongside your own, free from envy. Keep your heart tender and receptive, standing firm against the forces of disappointment and resentment. Let my love be the measure of your value, untouched by changing situations or temporary accolades. Even in the shadows, you are the joy of my soul. You are revered. You are revered, esteemed beyond comprehension, and selected for this momentous occasion. Know this: the existence I present is not far off or set aside for some later time, but is yours to embrace in this very moment. As you surrender your daily routines and choices to me, even the simplest moments transform into something divine. Washing dishes, tending to work, comforting a friend, these acts, when offered to me, hold timeless importance. Welcoming me into the intricacies of your existence paves the way for profound change. Witness your happiness expand and your struggles diminish as you release the false sense of mastery and welcome my essence in every aspect of life. In this realm, you shall find that tranquility is not merely the lack of strife, but the unwavering assurance of my eternal presence by your side. When fatigue seeks to anchor itself in your very being, and doubt murmurs that nothing will transform, allow my hope to surge within you. The tale I weave with your existence remains incomplete. I am the creator whose imagination soars beyond all boundaries. What appears to be a conclusion may very well be the dawn of extraordinary wonders beyond your current comprehension. Never overlook the profound strength found in unwavering loyalty and serene optimism. I shall transform your disappointments into a legacy of courage, beauty, and purpose that will endure beyond this transient moment. Embrace gratitude as the divine perspective that illuminates your existence. For in the stillness of anticipation, divine blessings await discovery. Every breath, every dawn, every gesture of compassion serves as a testament to my unwavering presence, tirelessly and affectionately crafting a masterpiece that proclaims my benevolence upon you. I perceive the deep currents within your spirit, the inquiries that haunt your thoughts, keeping you restless in those silent hours when the world remains oblivious. My compassion flows like the vastness of the sea, and my insight stretches beyond the furthest reaches of your gaze. If your heart feels weary and wounded, understand that I hold you near. I did not create you to dwell in endless loops of anxiety or fear, but to ascend into genuine liberation. When you feel the burden of failures and fears bearing down on you, I am not afar, filled with disappointment. I stand beside you, extending my hands with unwavering patience, encouraging you to ascend and make another attempt. Every misstep serves as a chance for me to demonstrate how my power is flawlessly perfected in your fragility. I've intricately crafted your existence, infusing beauty into even the most desolate moments and restoring what you believed was forever gone. I perceive the anguish you conceal, the silent weeping, the aspirations left unvoiced. Each one holds a significance beyond your comprehension. My compassion is deep and enduring, a force that is ever present to elevate you. When you challenge my intentions and ponder the reasons behind your difficult journeys, have faith that my vision extends far beyond your current understanding. Your path bears the scars of divine struggles, some battled in the light, while others engaged in the quiet depths of your soul. Your unwavering determination is truly admirable. Dearest one, you are chosen and known by name. I delight in you. Stay near to me, and I will clothe you with courage, hope, and joy unending. Do not confuse my gentle guidance with retribution. It is direction imbued with an intense passion. I enter to liberate you from your chains, not to weigh you down, but to grant you your freedom. My wisdom is always revered. In moments of frustration, what you perceive as delays or detours, I transform into opportunities for refining strength and deepening trust. Even your setbacks are the fertile ground from which I cultivate new beginnings, destined to flourish into fresh optimism. In moments of uncertainty about your voice or your value, hold fast to the truth that you were chosen with purpose. You are not a mere reflection, but a beloved masterpiece shaped by my will, embodying my essence, destined for greatness. In times when you doubt your worthiness to accept my love, remember that your place in my presence is not contingent upon your flawlessness, but rather on my unwavering commitment. I sacrificed all to ensure that no barrier could ever come between us again. Not even your shortcomings or anxieties. Every day unfolds as a pristine masterpiece waiting to be created. My compassion is renewed, my embrace is wide, and my call remains unwavering. One can eternally come back, eternally start anew. I breathe strength into your essence, urging you onward. Even amidst chaos, I bestow tranquility that remains unyielding to any situation. Pay heed. You are not forsaken to navigate the tempests of existence. I bestow upon you the gift of companionship and encouragement, often through the most unexpected of voices. I awaken fresh visions and possibilities in realms you believed were desolate. Where you encounter insurmountable peaks, I carve a path. My essence is eternally felt. I exist in the stillness and the clamor, amidst the throng and in the quietude. In your darkest hours, I perceive the glimmer of hope, igniting into a resolute blaze. I implore you, direct your gaze upon me amidst the stillness and the tumult. Every small act of faith sows the seeds of profound change, whether visible in the present or unveiled in the future. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. Every ounce of faith placed in me is cherished beyond measure. I possess the essence of your sorrows and supplications, and I answer with a grace that is uniquely mine to bestow. Let not bitterness take hold, nor allow disappointment to cast a lasting shadow upon your sight. Embrace the warmth within once more. Let hope flourish in the corners you once forsook. If you seek fresh starts, I am the wellspring of all transformation. Allow the burdens of yesterday to be swept aside by the boundless potential of today and the infinite possibilities of tomorrow. The realm of perception often sways toward the superficial or the accolades one has amassed. I gaze upon your heart, where shadows of invisibility and misunderstanding linger. I grasp your essence entirely. Present to me your truest essence, your bewilderment, enthusiasm, exasperation, elation, and allow my love to elevate you to new heights. Be aware of the allure to measure your journey against that of others or to question your advancement when existence seems unhurried or mundane. Each tale I craft stands apart in its own brilliance. Your path is destined to be unique, transcending the ordinary and leaving a profound mark. I can amplify your impact to realms you have yet to envision. Have faith in my timing and know that I hold dear the tranquil moments where belief is cultivated beneath the surface. What thrives in the shadows shall eventually radiate for all to behold. Cast aside the weight that was never yours to bear. Shame, guilt, resentment. These are not yours to bear when you are under my guidance. My forgiveness is absolute, and my acceptance remains unwavering. I perceive the depths and gaze into what is yet to come. I have crafted for you a creation brimming with promise, renewal, and melodies yet to be sung. Do not cower before me in trepidation or disgrace. Allow me to mend the areas where others have faltered or inflicted pain. With every dawn, I bestow upon you renewed hope and unwavering strength. Your past and failures do not dictate your essence. My redemption permeates every wound, every narrative you long to transform. Beloved, I have gifted you the riches of my love. Bestow them upon 3 weary souls, and my peace will breathe life into them. I am crafting a new chapter alongside you, urging you to advance with courage, placing your trust not in your own limitations, but in the vastness of thought. Present to me every fragment of your existence, the elations and the heartaches, the triumphs and the losses, and behold the wonders I shall weave from them. I transform everything, ensuring that nothing slips through my grasp. Stride ahead, even if your steps quiver, into the abundance. I vow, it is not essential for you to possess every answer, nor to comprehend the entirety of the grand design. It is sufficient to understand that I stride alongside you, grasping your hand through every curve and bend. Direct your soul to pursue me with unwavering devotion. Allow my tranquility to be the harmonious tune that leads you through the chaos of existence. The Odyssey unfolds, yet you tread not in solitude. You frequently perceive yourself through a veil of constraints, remembering your missteps with greater ease than your triumphs. I perceive your path in a unique light. I have witnessed your ascent following every challenge. I have celebrated each instance you have inclined your spirit towards me, even if it was merely a soft murmur within your soul. You ponder whether your missteps render you unworthy, or if your fleeting uncertainties push me into the shadows. Your pain and doubt only serve to pull me nearer to you. I approach you with renewed elegance in each instance of vulnerability, never turning away. The realm often assesses value through accomplishments, external power, or the capacity to captivate. My measure is softer, profound, everlasting. I seek the essence of modesty, the willingness to embrace reality, and the gentle transformation of your spirit when you embrace the power of forgiveness. I recognize the profound strength within you that allows for new beginnings, taking each step with intention, regardless of past hurts or setbacks. I cherish the unseen and revere the hidden blooms of the earth. Embrace the journey without fear and allow yourself the grace to move through the quieter seasons with patience and purpose. Have faith that the efforts I am undertaking within you hold immense value. Even when the outcomes remain concealed from your sight, The silent, unseen foundations will steadfastly support you when tempests rage above. You often find yourself measuring your journey against the visible triumphs of those around you. Raise your sight from the crowd and fix your gaze upon my eyes with unwavering focus. Your pace in relation to others holds no significance for me. I honor your extraordinary path, crafted with deep affection and purpose. Every gift, every challenge you face has been masterfully crafted to mold you into the individual you are destined to become. Honor those around you, indeed, but root your essence in my steadfast affection, rather than in the fleeting tides of competition or doubt. Revel in the happiness of others while safeguarding your own bliss. Embrace the liberation I present, allowing it to melt away the burdens of expectation, freeing you from the silent pressures that seek to disrupt your tranquility. Whenever you begin to feel unworthy, recall the one who created you, who counted every strand of hair on your head, who infused your lungs with their own breath. Your value is eternal, firmly established within my soul. There will be moments when my intentions elude your grasp, when you grapple with the enigma and the unknown. Belief is not the rejection of struggle, but the readiness to place your trust in me amidst the conflict. When the path ahead is shrouded in darkness, when doubts swarm your thoughts and solutions seem elusive, seek solace in my words once more. Allow my vows to anchor your spirit. Your inquiries do not intimidate me, nor do your uncertainties disturb my peace. Present them to me with sincerity and completeness, and do not conceal them out of embarrassment. I encounter you in your quest, guiding you further into my profound understanding. There exists a greater essence within me, waiting for you to discover beyond what you have encountered. Do not shield your heart from the shadows of disappointment. Instead, embrace each day as an opportunity for profound enlightenment. I possess riches for you, revelations to unveil in the serene moments, when you are calm enough to perceive the soft whispers of my essence. When the path stretches endlessly and your vigor wanes, recall that you are not born by your own might alone. I am your solace in times of fatigue, your refuge when the path becomes scorching, the support that anchors you when you falter. Bring forth your struggles, exchanging worry for tranquility, wait for optimism. My arms remain ever strong in their embrace of you, and you shall forever find refuge in my presence. When tears cascade, those inexplicable and unseen by others, I hold each one dear. I collect these as proof of your capacity to embrace profound emotions, to keep your heart tender amidst the cruelty of existence. Embrace your vulnerability with pride. Indeed, it is frequently within your vulnerabilities that my power radiates most brilliantly. Embrace the art of celebrating not your flawless nature, but the magnificent narrative of grace that has been crafted and reshaped throughout your existence. Your burdens hold significance, even when they seem trivial or weightless. Your benevolence, your grace, the soothing words you bestow, the heartfelt prayers you murmur for those around you. All these things resonate through the ages. Do not overlook the sacred significance of even the smallest acts of devotion. I witness each seed planted with devotion, every hidden sacrifice, every moment you embrace honesty when retreating would be simpler. Divinity is not solely revealed in magnificent displays or intense episodes, but in the unwavering quest for virtue, frequently away from the limelight. Allow your heart to stay steadfast in its unwavering devotion to me, day in and day out. This is the way legacies are forged and realms are subtly transformed. Within you lies a vast reservoir of untapped potential, waiting to be unleashed. The treasures I have bestowed upon you are not mere happenstance but filled with intention. Perhaps you have not yet grasped the full extent of their capabilities. Yet I can already perceive the influence expanding far beyond your wildest dreams. Allow me to reveal the path to cultivating these extraordinary talents. how to wield them not for validation but for the greater good, artistry, empathy, insight, and bravery. These are destined to emerge from within you in ways that are distinctly your own. Defy the temptation to conceal your gifts out of dread of failure or disillusionment. I stand beside you in every challenge, reveling in your courage to embrace the unknown. Even endeavors that appear fruitless are never in vain in my realm. Your compliance is the bounty I seek, and I turn even the semblance of defeat into a forthcoming abundance. I seek to liberate you from the illusion that you need to strive for my affection or demonstrate your spiritual value. Approach me in your true form, embracing your flaws and ready to be transformed. With each breath, remember that you are valued, selected, and empowered. Cast aside the burdens that anchor your spirit and welcome the refuge of my unwavering embrace. When you stumble, let that be the moment you embrace my strength, not retreat from it. The invitation remains eternally available. The greeting is eternally inviting. In your pursuit, discover solace. In your yielding, discover tranquility. In your waiting, discover certainty. I take immense pleasure in your journey, honoring every stride you make toward my essence, reveling in the individual I am molding you to be. You have journeyed with me, embracing each word, permitting my essence to nestle profoundly within your soul. With every unveiling, I have breathed life into the concealed depths of your being, rekindling hope where it had dimmed, renewing clarity where you had faltered. Even as you conclude these words, I persist unwavering and close, unconfined by the conclusion of a page or the cessation of a moment. My hands are abundant, ever ready to bestow the compassion and kindness you desire in moments of assurance and when darkness looms. Let every thread of fear be cast aside in this moment, for I shall never forsake my cherished one. You transcend failures, unbound by what has been shattered. The tapestry I create with your existence is rich and intricate, woven with threads of salvation, elegance, and meaning. In the depths of your struggle, understand that I witness the relentless effort, the tears shed, and the unspoken prayers you have bravely whispered in solitude. I am bringing you near, guiding you to sense my presence, in the everyday moments to discover me in the joy and the sorrow, the enigma and the simple. You are my most cherished possession, invaluable beyond the limits of language. And there exists no realm so far that my love cannot seek you out. Have faith that the essence within you is not delicate or temporary, but powerfully devoted. When you stumble or feel lost, do not allow regret to keep you from coming back to me. My child, if you thirst, come and drink from my word. Step deeper into the mysteries of my kingdom with me. Press join to receive guidance and the embrace of loving fellowship. Amen.